When he's MCing the boss, he has 3 abilities. He can do an AoE that he's probably never going to use. He can sleep a dragonkin from a really far away range. He can do 4. And he can destroy the egg. So when 2 eggs are left, that's what he's going to be doing. It's a 3-second class. He's going to run around. He's going to destroy the eggs. When he has 2 eggs left, he's going to call it. We're all going to run back to this pillar right here where we are now. And then he's going to be breaking the last 2 eggs. The boss will immediately run to him since he's the one mind controlling him. He's going to have infinite aggro on him. And he's going to tank the boss really far away. I'll get back to phase 2 in a second. But that's what he's doing. That's how you get to phase 2. Phase 1, we're going to split into 4 groups. We're going to have the bottom west, northwest, northeast, southeast.
You can probably just call it northeast, southwest. It's pretty close.
I mean, whatever. So
yeah, let's do that.
So okay, south. So south, west, northeast. Okay. So I've already set up the groups so that you can pretty easily know where you're gonna go. Afterwards, I can rearrange so that we all have the optimal buffs. But for now, I'm basically gonna tell you that if you're in group 2, you're gonna be south. If you're in group 3, you're gonna be east, etc. So they're pretty much already set up how I want them to be set up. The reason why we're splitting up is because ads are going to come out of the doors in those 4 corners. Each group is responsible for their corner. They need to DPS stuff as fast as possible and kill them, or we wipe. If too many ads get out, we're going to all get hit. We're going to wipe. That's exactly what's happening to East, and they've been wiping for about 2 hours. So everyone's DPS needs to be absolutely efficient, doing as much as possible, and also trying to stay alive. Now, the healers are also going to be assigned to a group, but they're all going to be in the middle of the room. So if you need heals, you need to make sure that you're not at the very edge of the room, because all the healers are going to be in the middle. The main reason for this is so that if any healer gets aggro, you can immediately see an ad running to the middle. We don't want them all spread around the room because it's very confusing on which ads are priority based on the fact that they're running towards a healer. In addition, the healers just need to be able to transition from group to group if they're not doing anything. These ads come out randomly. They're not going to come out in waves all at the same time at the same direction. So if north is getting overrun, then the healers can transition. This is the same thing with the DPS. If you're not in group 2 through 4, or whichever ones I call out, if you're in a random group, you pretty much are going to be running around killing things as you see them. So we're going to have Barricade and Billy on the boss doing the orbs. And then we're going to have a tank to each corner. Waffle is going to be a tank. You're going to be in bear form. Matt, you're going to be a tank, defense, and Gavel. So you're each going to be assigned a corner. You're just going to tank as fast as possible. The 3 ads that come out are Dragonkin. They're going to be kited. I'll explain that in a second. Legionnaires. They're going to be half kited, half killed. I'll explain that in a second. And the mages, they're going to be immediately killed. Okay, so here's what's going to happen is I've put an officer or a raid leader in every single group. So I'm in a group, Renja is in a group, QRZ is in a group, and Amanita is in a group. Those are the people that should be talking in TS minus really bad things happening that needs to be told to the raid. The hunters kiting can also obviously talk, but this whole thing is about 10 people talking, so we're going to try to keep TS very, very clear. So if you're in one of those groups, you're just going to listen to that person. That person's job is to mark that group's corner, or at least call out, and you raid assist off of him. So if I target someone, you just want to kill what I'm targeting. I have 2 targets bound, Skull and X, so that can be my corner, and I can mark those. But we all are going to have so many marks going on that we probably won't have that as a good plan. So you pretty much just need to be listening and targeting. So if you're in Renjai's group, you kill what Renjai is killing, and he will be communicating as well. But the order, so that everyone just knows, our mages are absolutely #1 priority. They AoE, and they do a lot of damage, but they die really fast. So you got to kill those really, really fast. Be very careful about counterspelling them or silencing them, because when they get out of the silence, the first thing they're going to do is Arcane Explosion like 3 times, and that's usually what wipes bosses. So if you are going to counterspell or silence or kick, you want to do it when they have like 15% health left so that they die before they come out of it. Otherwise, you can stun and all that stuff, but you don't want them to just AoE the DPS down when they come out of the silence. So really what you're doing is you're letting them cast, but you're killing them really, really fast, and when they get down to about 15%, you can silence them. Yeah, what's up, Barricade?
Is very useful there.
I was responding to Harleen Quinn. Sorry.
Okay, so that you're killing the mages first. The second thing that's going to come out of the legionnaires, those should be sheeped immediately. Every group will have a mage assigned to them. That should be sheeped 100% of the time as fast as you can. So stop your cast, whatever you're doing, you stop and you sheep it. 2 warriors will be going around kiting these. They're gonna like intercept, sunder, and then piercing howl and just run them around the room. However, this can get really, really confusing, so that's really just a backup. What we're trying to do is sheep them until the mage is dead, and then you just transition and kill the legionnaire. If our DPS is good enough, this should be an easy strat. If our DPS is high enough. If we can't kill the legionnaire in time to start going back when another mage spawns, then we're going to have to actually do the true kiting strat, where you sheep it until the warrior comes by, and you just kite all of the legionnaires. We're trying not to do that because it becomes a little convoluted, and if the kiter dies, it's a wipe. So what we're going to do for now is we're going to sheep the legionnaire when it comes out, so it's not running around killing people. You're going to finish the mage, you're going to transition to the legionnaire for your group, kill that, and then you keep going back and forth. The third thing that comes out is a dragonkin. Druids are also going to be assigned to every group, even if you're a healer. Druids need to sleep, hibernate the dragon as soon as it comes out, and we're going to have hunters dedicated to kiting the dragonkin the entire fight. Hunters, make sure that when you are ready to distracting shot a dragonkin, or you have him in your sights, meaning that's the next thing you're going to kite, you hunters mark it. This shows the druid that when this thing breaks the hibernate, he doesn't need to hibernate it again. He knows that you have it targeted, because otherwise he's just going to see it run freely and he doesn't know. So hunters, put your hunter's mark whenever you're about to take a new dragonkin to your kiting train. Hunters, you should pretty much know what you're doing. You're going in basically a figure 8 up and down the ramps over there. If you don't know what you're doing, you should be talking to QRZ. I think you guys already know what you're doing. So anyways, hunters are going to be kiting the dragonkin. Only 12 dragonkin can spawn this entire fight. So once 12 are out, the hunters are just going to perma-kite them, and we're going to continue our fight. Okay, this happens until 2 eggs are left. Then we all run to these corners. At this point, you want to fear as many adds as you possibly can. Do whatever you can to get things away, because once the last 2 eggs are gone, they all disappear. So I got asked a question about fear. So basically what you want to try to do is you can fear as much as you can, but you want to be very careful about what you fear, because it can hurt the kiting trains, number one. If QRZ or someone is kiting and all of a sudden everything is feared, it's very hard to get them stacked back up to have a successful kite. You don't want them all over the place, obviously, because it's very hard to get a path where you're not going to get hit by one. So don't just randomly fear a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, you can fear adds that are not targeted by the kiter. However, we should have everything hibernated when it comes out, and it's much more condensed if people just sheep and hibernate. That way everything stays within their corners, which is important too, because if you fear a legionnaire or 2 and they both run from the north corner to the west corner, now the west has twice as many adds they have to kill. It gets very convoluted,
and
very,
north
very
gets
fast.
Very confused. Do we go help west? Do we stay here?
Right.
Do we ignore them?
Exactly. So in general, if it's like a healer getting hit or something, yes, use Psychic Scream. Get them out of the middle for the healers. If you're DPS, this is why TS gets so condensed, or populated so fast, is because everyone's going to be screaming for their lives. But if everyone's doing what their job should, then we really shouldn't have ads running around. Again, groups can help each other, but if you're in the main group, the group I've put you in, so if group 2 is east, you're pretty much never leaving east. If you're not in group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, I'll explain those in a second. If you're not in one of the main groups, your job is kind of to run around and help everyone. So you kind of go to the middle and you go out to a 1. You go to the middle, you go out to 1. You go out, so like that. Okay, so hunters should know what they're doing. Druids, it's very, very, very imperative that you stop your heals to hibernate, and just until the hunter can grab it, and then you don't want to do it ever again. Also, keep in mind, HOTS are very, very inopportune in this fight because they put a lot of healing aggro out, and so ads will automatically run to you. Healers, just one other thing, Dora might have explained this, but you want to spread out your healing as much as you possibly can. If you spam on a tank and you're the only one spamming on that tank the entire fight with big heals, you will gain enough aggro for someone. You want to heal someone, you want to switch targets. You want to heal someone, you want to switch targets. That way, you're not gaining healing aggro. Healing aggro is really what wipes this fight, basically, because the ads go off who we want them on, like kiters, and they go onto the healers. So make sure
keep in mind, the boss controller can sheep up to 4 dragonkin at a time. And then also the hunters that are kiting, if you see something sleeped, you either need to break it quickly or not break it at all. If you see something that's been slept for 30 seconds and then you distracting shot it, it's going to have healing aggro for the last 30 seconds on it. It's not going to come to you no matter what you do to it. Just leave it if it's slept for that long. You won't be able to get it.
Hunters, remember, you only need 12. So at the very beginning, don't set up like the perfect kite train. You kind of just need to collect all 4 and then be very, very quick to picking up the next wave that comes, as opposed to like being halfway across the room and being like, oh shit, because then that's when we need to hibernate, is when you're far away. But that's kind of the paradox, right? We need to hibernate when you're far away, but that also screws us because it's a lot of healing aggro. Priests, you want to be shielding both barricade because it helps him not get interrupted by his channel. He gets a debuff when he uses the orb, so if he gets broken early, the boss will be running around, and that's why we have a second guy on the orb. But in general, we want to shield on him so he can be the most effective if you have the mana for it, as much as possible, as well as the 2 hunters kiting. It just stops dazes and such. Shamans, you want earth binding down the entire time, the entire fight, so that the kiter, it makes it easier for the kiters and all mobs in general. If you're hunters and you're not kiting, you should have frost traps in your group. It just really helps to keep things condensed to your own side. So that's pretty much it. Phase 2, what's going to happen is he's going to run over to barricade. Barricade's going to taunt him way out in the middle of the room. We're all going to be around here where we are right now behind the pillars. He does 3 things. He AoE volleys with fireballs. He conflags, and he does like this war stomp thing that knocks people back. When he conflags, there's a lot of strats to do, but one of the easiest ones for if you have lower DPS is you tank him way, way away from the raid, so he's going to be 40 yards out, more than 40. Range, you want to step in to range, shoot him, and then when the AoE volley is coming, you just step out of range and get behind the pillar, and you keep doing that, and I will call those out. Melee, you're literally doing nothing. You're just going to be bandaging healers, you're going to be bandaging ranged, and you're going to be bowing, which you're not going to be doing a lot, but there's no enrage, no nothing. So melee, you're not going to be doing anything. As we get better and as we get more DPS, we'll have melee run in and melee run out, but we're trying to not have it where all the melee die. When the tank gets conflagged, he switches to the second highest aggro. So what's going to happen is Barricade is going to get conflagged. There's not going to be a second, well, one of the second highest aggro is going to be a healer or a ranged, but he's so far away that by the time he gets to the pillar where he could do any sort of damage to us, he will then turn around and run back to Barricade, and we'll continue this. There's obviously other strats of having 2 tanks and all that stuff, but this one seems to be the easiest for if your raid is A, new, and B, has lower damage. That's if we get to phase 2. This whole fight is phase 1. Phase 2 you can literally do with like 4 people. It would take about an hour and you'd run out of mana, but the point is it's really easy once you get there. Yes, total. When the Dragonkin all 12 are out, it means only 40 orcs total and 12 Dragonkin can spawn. So that's what's appealing about kiting the orcs too, is eventually it just stops. Only mages come out and it's very easy. We're not going to do that. So once the 12 Dragonkin come out, yeah, you're not going to get any Dragonkin spawns.
I just mean, like, does that mean that instead of 3 things spawning at once, only 2 things spawn at once, or?
No,
they kind of come out at the same time. They don't really come out in waves.
2 ads every 30 seconds. It'll just switch to all mages and legionaries instead of the
Gotcha,
dragons.
okay.
So if there are 2 mages that walk out, obviously you're going to want to CC one. We will target the other one.
Be very liberal with your sheeps. If you have 2 mobs in your corner that are both orcs, just fucking sheep one.
Yes. Okay, so the way this is going to work is group 2 will be over here in the east. So if you're in group 2, just kind of walk over there to the east, or at least remember, because I might switch these groups around. It depends. We need optimum damage, so I don't necessarily want to keep the groups if people don't have Wind Fury and such. Group 4 will be down here south, and I will be talking for that group. Renjai will be talking for east. In the west, we're going to have group 6. QRZ will be calling out for group 6. And I should switch. Probably do that. So in the north will be Amanita's group, group 5.
You doing a countdown for these trash ads so we can start casting before you pull?
Yeah. So we're all gonna AoE these group right here, one skull. We're all gonna kill them. Barricade, you need to immediately go to the orb, and then
yeah, I will. And what
we're gonna kill all the ads, and then we split.
what East has been doing with these guys is with a countdown, you just have everyone start casting at the same time, because you can get him, the skull guy, you can get him from 100 down to like 60% in the first global, and then you can just finish him in AoE, the other two, with the melee cleaving and stuff.
Okay, hold on.
I need to go get Matt inside. Hold on.
Okay. Did you guys get a key or whatever?
Matt's attuned. I don't know about the other guys. Or I guess just dictionary is the other one. Alright, Matt, follow.
Okay, dictionary is 2. Where are you at, buddy?
Dictionary. That was me, dude. I fucked up that Ubers.
Great.
Of course you did,
Yeah,
dude.
that's a good name as usual.
They don't know, so it's whatever. I didn't do it on purpose. So
So yeah, we're
Can
assessing
you type out where
tanks
you are right now?
in all 4 of the groups.
he didn't do it on purpose. He's just mad.
Do we even want to Soul Stone the first attempt?
No, probably not.
Is
We'll
it-
wait
I
one.
think
We'll wait one
so, yeah.
attempt.
A dictionary do /RA to get in raid chat, and then also where are you?
Okay, I switched groups around really fast. So QRZ is going to be kiting, so we're not going to have him call out. Hood, you'll be calling out for that group 6. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, QRZ, which side did I say you were on?
West.
Okay, so you're west.
User joined your channel.
Sorry, it's 2 is east, 4 is south, 6 is west?
6 is west, yeah, and 5 is north. Okay, so if you're not in a group, if you're not in 2, 4, 5, or 6, I'm going to call where you're going right now, okay? So condensation, you will be helping group 5 as much as you possibly can, but you'll be in the middle.
That's
So,
north.
yeah, that's north. So condensation, you're going to be helping north as much as you can, but you're pretty much just in the middle. 604, you'll be helping group 2. That's south. 3
That's
minute, you're going to
east.
be... Or 4,
Hey guys,
sorry. You're helping
real
group
quick.
4. That's south. 604. 3 minute,
Can
you're
we get a
going
lock
to...
in one person?
Which is east. What's up?
Dictionary is somehow in Eastern Plaguelands, which means he got ported, so we just need to summon him, but he's attuned.
Let's walk
Come in.
One
out
lock
and do
in,
that.
one
I'll go out.
And there's an add on me too.
Wait, Matt, are you being sarcastic or no?
No, I'm not. being
Okay,
sarcastic.
no. You are just purely tanking legionnaires and mages that come out of your corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just sit there and tank them. All right.
Just sitting there and taking them. And
Alright.
you're not going to break anything. So really, you're not tanking legionnaires. You're almost just tanking the mages. And then if things are running around, you taunt them back to the corner. But you don't
Okay.
want to hit them because we're going to sheep the legionnaires.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Sorry. it's a lot
To be
going on
no
at once.
problem, no problem. There should be no AoE because the ads will break, obviously.
Yeah, you guys need to be very careful about whirlwinds and multi-shots. In general, you just want to single target everything. Everything down.
Okay, so listen up, guys. So, let's see. Morogany, you're going to be helping group 6. Okay, if you want to just keep telling me where that is as I'm doing this.
Yeah, it's west.
Okay, so Morogany, you're doing west. Let's see. Any DPS I've missed?
Mackie.
I don't think so. Okay, so now I'm going to assign druids to a corner. So you obviously have healing duties, but you need to be hibernating as well. Keep in mind that you don't necessarily want to hibernate if you see a hunter coming and kiting it. So if that hunter's mark comes on, pretty much everyone kind of just wants to run away from the dragon. In general, though, you want to hibernate right away so it doesn't do anything. So dictionary, you're going to be helping, or you're going to be hibernating north. Waffle, you're tanking, so you're not going to do it. Zanzilla, you have east. Hookahs, you have south. And Bode, you have west.
Guys, do you know where he went? Is he inside? I see him in Black Rock Mountain.
What corner is Zan and dictionary?
Dan is east. Dictionary is north, I believe.
Yep, got it.
Akira, go ahead and help out group 5.
Which
But
is
again, if you're not...
North.
Group
Okay.
5 is north. If you're not assigned to a group, though, if you're just kind of twiddling your thumbs, just run back to the middle and go help the nearest place, is basically what you want to do. Biggest thing here, guys, mages down first. Do not hit the legionnaires when they're sheeped, and do not hit the dragonkin. Hunters will take care of that. All 3 hunters, I think we only have 3 hunters. All 3, no, yeah, we have 3. All 3 hunters are going to be kiting, so they should be running all around the room. We should have earth binding down. Like, really, there should be no reason for hibernates, and that's why it's okay if one of our druids dies. But we're going to want them as best we can.
You might want to have one hunter not kite so we can actually use frost traps, because if they're all kiting, none of them can feign trap.
We shouldn't need it with this strat because Dragonkin don't slow and we're trying to kill Legionnaires. If that switches, we don't want it. The most important thing right now is that hunters get it before the hibernates. The Dragonkin are really what kill the raid.
We have 4 locks, 4 druids. We should only be kiting 4 dragons anyways.
Yeah, well, it's easier for hibernates to break and such. Like, kiting is not about breaking and resisting, so we're gonna, even if we would rather have them kited than permafeared. Because if that person dies, etc., you want all 12 just in a kite train that will never break because nothing can happen to that.
I'm sorry, which corner is group 2?
Group 2, you said?
Yes.
East.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to assign tanks to each corner. Remember, you're trying not to break the CC. You're basically just stopping things from running places. If you see a Legionnaire sprinting out, sheep hasn't gone out yet, all you really want to do is taunt and turn your back to it so it doesn't keep running, but it can be sheeped. That's all you're really doing. So we'll have Mapple in the north. Mapple in the north. Waffle, you'll be south since you're in our group. Let's see. Amanita, you can be west.
We shouldn't need Amanita tanking, I think.
Oh, we have Gavel. Okay, Gavel west and defense east.
Is Hoodrich tanking?
No.
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 Oh, awesome.
Okay,
Am
so
I
everyone
kiting, I mean?
should be assigned. You're not kiting either. We're not kiting the Legionnaires this round. No hunters are kiting. If you have Piercing Howl, you should be spamming it because it just helps in general. Okay, so everyone should be assigned a corner. If you're not, you're pretty much in the middle and you're helping, although you should have been assigned kind of a soft corner to help with. I don't remember what they're called, Matt, but they're very obvious. They're the only ones in robes.
Cool.
They're like sorcerers or something.
I think they're just mage.
Yeah, they might be. So yeah, this whole fight is just communication, keeping calm when it looks chaotic, and we'll give it a couple attempts, and then we'll move on, and we'll go from there. Remember, damage has to be very, very, very good. So what I want everyone to notice is if a corner doesn't seem to have enough damage, make a mental note, not during the fight. Make a mental note and we'll try to change it up. Okay? Alright, so if that makes somewhat of sense, if you know what your role is, go ahead and press OK.
Can we talk about phase or the 3 ads really quick? You want to just assign?
Yeah.
a
Well,
tank
let
or
me
something?
make sure
Okay,
everyone's
go
okay
ahead.
with phase 1 and phase 2, and then this part's really easy, so we'll do that right as we go. Good. What's
I
up?
just don't want to randomly wait into this stuff.
I just want to confirm, so I'm not tanking or kiting.
Correct.
Okay, so Hood,
you know,
you are
normally
you're calling targets in your group. I'm calling targets in mine. Renjai's calling his. Now Manita's calling his group. It should basically just come down. Okay, Mage is out. Good. Sheep the Legionnaire, and then be quiet because other groups need to talk. It's really all it
Gotcha.
is. I have Skull bound, so like let me take Skull. Renjai, you can have Star. Amanita, Circle, and Hood, you can have Diamond. So that's your mark. Make a binding right now if you want to. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you raid assist.
And diamond is kill? Or that
It'll
would
be
like my kill mark?
it'll be kill for you. Yes.
Okay.
Can we?
So-
Okay.
Can
Can you read those marks again? It was
So
Dark Star Skull.
south is Skull. That's my kill target.
You're east.
What?
Oh, you're group 4. My bad.
Yeah,
my
I got
bad.
flip-flops
I thought you
too.
were a wonder.
East is. Let's see.
Well, wouldn't this be north? But that's
Yes,
not the actual
yeah.
corner, is it?
Yeah, that's north.
Okay, so Dark Star Skull, who is east is group 2, which is Renjai. You said. What
Doesn't
is
really
Renjai
matter.
taking?
Just pick Circle.
Renjai, what do you want?
Just Circle. Circle will be kill target for East.
Yeah,
Or
circle's
west.
fine.
Set that to a macro. Real...
You can. It's not macro. You go into key bindings.
Yeah, I have multi-member.
That's what. Yeah, my.
And then raid targeting. Yeah.
Renjai, can you talk so I can recognize your voice?
I am Renjai. Hear me speak.
Hoodrich, what mark are you taking?
Diamond? Let me see. Yeah, purple diamond is my group, and I'm west here. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so I go to that corner. So group 6, we're going to be where I'm pinging, and purple diamond means kill.
Yeah, I'm writing it down. And then who's the 4th corner? Is it Amanita? Is
Yeah,
group
Amanita.
5 north?
I was north, yeah.
What mark are you using?
Not sure, actually. I was circled, so...
What do you want? What do you have keybound?
Let's see. You can do diamond. No, you already got diamond. Star, maybe?
Yep,
Star
that's the
is fine.
top one. So if you go to key bindings and then it says raid targeting, the first one is assign something to star. Just make up that a button. Basically, you're spam finding a mage in your corner and putting it on star.
Alright,
So
if I need to sleep something, I'll use square.
Yeah, so hunters or any group, if something's going crazy and your druid died or is not getting it, or hunters you can't get to one, you basically want to call for barricade to sleep because he has almost an infinite range sleep and he can get 4 dragons with it before one breaks. So he can help us hibernate.
Alright,
So yeah,
any other...
if you are in the south, you're looking for skull or the mage. I mean, you don't really need to have a mark, but if you're in the east, you're listening to Renjai, you're going to be looking for circle to kill. If you're in the west, you want Hoodrich, he's going to put diamond on the things to kill. And if you're in the north, you're listening to Amanita, he has star. And keep in mind that obviously that means I have skull, and if I need something sheeped, then I'm just going to have to call out the legionnaire to be sheeped. If you're a mage and you're assigned a corner, you're basically looking for legionnaires and you're sheeping them as soon as you possibly can. Who's group 4's mage? It's 3 minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay, group 3 minute. You have to stay actually group 4. You don't get to roam because you're only sheep. And who is group 5's mage?
group 5
Should
is
be,
Wait, no,
combustion.
I was
Condensation.
east, I think.
Condensation, yeah.
Okay, let's just redo the mages. Condensation is with group 5. You have to stay there actually. Okay.
Wait, can we use those? Is that okay?
Use them, but hurry because we.
Yeah, I just posted them in chat. It should be the 3 mages that are not in a group right now.
Okay, just stay in those groups. Actually, mages don't roam. If you're not a mage, you can roam. Because we're gonna need you to.
Are there only 1 legionnaires like per corner? Or...
It will be 2 random ad spawns in each corner every 30 seconds. Not necessarily at the same time. Within a 30-second period, 2 ads will spawn in your corner.
Right, so if you need me in group 4, I can go there since Renjai is east.
We have 5 mages, so there will be a corner with 2. So maybe you could just be free safety or something.
Floater.
Because we
Yeah,
have.
I can stay in the middle, and if a legionnaire's like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's
pulling
exactly
aggro or
what you can do. Yep, that's what you'll do. Okay, so tanks should know where they're going. You should know what group where it's going, what mark you're looking for. Mages are all assigned a group. You're basically just sheeping and then doing a lot of damage, then sheeping, etc. Hunters, you know what you're doing. So this first pull, and then let's get a tempt in.
Okay, I'm going to be clicking the orb. Billy's going to be clicking the orb. So Matt, you want to take skull. Defense, take triangle, and Gavel, take moon for the first pull.
Take him there.
We're going to be right at the base of the ramp. We'll pull him because
Okay.
the way we pull, Darkster's going to count down. The casters and ranged are all going to, start a big cast and try to time it so everything hits at 1 second. So that skull just gets chunked. They're going to run down the ramp, pick them up, blow them up, get to your corner as soon as you fucking can. Like hurry.
Can I walk through the eggs?
Super quick question.
Yes, you can walk through the eggs.
Cool.
So, just let me clarify. Like each group leader is calling out, putting a skull target on the kill, and then for the humanoid tank guys, we're just saying poly them. As soon as we kill our target, are we
you are
switching to that
prioritizing,
tank?
yes. Kill mages
Mages.
above everything. If you have 2 orcs, you sheep the second one. Then you kill the
Kill
second
the
one. You ignore dragons, right?
So the order
Always
completely
ignore.
is this. Mages come out, you kill it. The legionnaire should be sheeped. Once you want to kill the legionnaire, the tank in your corner will break that. If it's halfway and a mage comes out, all DPS stop and they kill the mage. That's why you have a tank in your corner. to tank that. Make sure it tanks you back the Legionnaire up a bit so you can get healed by the middle. Because remember, you don't have a healer in your group. You have healers in the middle. That's the only time a tank should ever really need health other than the AoE that's going to go out. Then you transition back, you kill the Legionnaire. If a second Legionnaire comes out in that time, which means really honestly our DPS is too low if this is happening, but if it does, you would sheep that second Legionnaire and you'd finish off the first one. You continue this. You'd probably wait, let that sheep be there, start DPSing it, and switch to the Mage. So you need to be very concise about what you're doing. And there really should be no dots on Legionnaires until a tank breaks the sheep in anticipation of killing it. Because then the tank can just keep it there. We'll never sheep that again. We don't want to get it down to 30%, sheep it, and reheal it. So the tank would just tank it. But that's the idea.
If you do not understand where you are positioned in this room when we pull, or you do not understand what you should be doing, you should ask questions right now.
Yep, it's just easier. Know where you're going. Remember, 2 eggs, Barricade's going to say, we're all going to run to right here and get behind these pillars. Phase 2 is a cinch. Can almost explain it as we're doing it. It's all about phase 1. So let's get an attempt in. Are we good with this first pull?
Only thing to clarify in phase 2, melee, you do not go in. You sit in the back and you
no one's
bandage
doing
range
that.
and heal.
I'll make sure I say it.
Yeah, and these ones are
phase
stunnable
1's the
too.
tough
These
part.
first 3 mobs. So stun them, war stomp,
We're doing this whole kiting thing for a pretty long time, so keep focused. All right, let's get an attempt in. Are we good with this first pull? All right, let's go, guys.
Are we buffing? Do we need buffs?
You don't need to use consumes and stuff for this.
No consumes. This is to see the fight. Remember, we're gonna all DPS this, and then we all run to our corners.
Give them a countdown, and then casters in range. They're gonna, get a big channel out, hit skull, not the other 2. Hit only skull as hard as you can at the start.
Try not to use hots if you can, and
then
switch
Matt will
up
pick 'em
heals
up.
if you can as well. Okay, here we go. Have fun with it, guys. This is progression. Let's just one-shot this and just laugh at
That's
East.
what I'm saying.
Be pretty fun.
West is best.
I
believe in this group, to be
We'll
honest.
get 2 untamed blades dropping.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Clear TS. This is big focus time. Let's go. All right, Cura Z, count it down.
Here we go.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go cast. War stomp, do whatever to stun him.
Change loot.
Should have been Master. It's Master Looter. All right, remember to be in.
Give us a middle.
Guys, get to your corners. I'm probably not going to mark unless we're having huge problems.
Bill, you get a pet bar. There's no key bindings right now.
Okay, here they come. Sheep the Legionnaire. Good.
My channel's halfway done, Billy.
Okay, go ahead. Waffle, go ahead and pick that guy up. Here we go. We're DPSing this. Look for the Mage, though. Okay, there's a Dragonkin. Good. Dragonkin running around. Good. Hunter, it's in near the beginning of the room. Orb, near the orb.
Got slept. Keep it slept.
Yeah, okay, keep that one slept. At the beginning of the room.
I just got him.
Waffle, go ahead and pick that guy up.
Billy,
we're
break
DPSing.
3 mages east right now.
Billy breaking very soon. Click only once.
Okay, sheep that.
Breaking now,
Dragon
Billy.
east.
We're killing this one over.
Broken.
Pick one
Click.
up, pick one up. Sheep the other one, guys. In this corner, sheep the other one.
I don't see his moves.
They're
there you
above your middle section. Hunters, you can jump off the middle of the top thing and get some distance if you need to.
Hey, West has a sleep dragon.
South, get that one. Polly. Dix is
I
moving
got
to the
that
middle.
second dragon.
Got a mage coming.
Need a poly on this. Actually, it's only kill Legion. Yeah, kill West.
Billy,
Don't have a second.
work west to east or south to north. While you have time.
I look up a dragon.
Hey, poly the second.
2 loose
poly the
dragons
second
east.
mage West. Never mind. Alright.
Yeah, south is completely down.
I got 3 dragons on north.
Got a dragon west.
QRZ's down. I got cleat.
Billy, how long in your timer?
Okay, legit, we're switching to the warrior strat kiting. We do not have the damage already.
Okay. Can we try and die?
Yeah.
I guess it's too late. We should try and die in the starting ramp, but I think a lot of people already died.
Run back to the front. Does it make it easier for resin?
Just for rezzing, but if people have already died north and east, then we might as well do whatever.
8 eggs isn't bad, is it? I guess we have 10 actually. Oh, there's a bunch up there too. Never mind.
Okay, so
how do you see how many eggs we've killed?
I just see how many
Just
are
looking
left.
around.
Oh man.
We're probably halfway done or something.
So,
I see 50.
what was the biggest problems there with that?
Just, we did not have enough DPS.
Gotcha.
North was good. We were taking them down pretty quick.
We missed a few mages.
Yeah, same with west. Do we need to rotate?
Maybe like.
Or was it too many
Well,
dragon
south
kings
was-
for
I
kiting?
kind of feel like I was the only person healing south. And
Yeah,
there's
that's
no way
probably
I
what
can
was
do that.
happening.
I can't heal that by myself.
Well, in general, the problem, I mean, we had like 3 Legionnaires coming out, and it took us a while to kill 1. It's easier if you have dedicated warriors just running around, picking up warriors, and just kiting them around.
Because they don't hit very hard at all.
They don't.
It's also
And they do go down pretty fast.
It's going to be a little RNG, right? Like if one corner gets 4 Legionnaires in a row, that means they have 4 tanks to kill. Whereas if another group gets a dragon and a mage, they have 1 thing to kill, and it's a squishy, right? So
what's going to
be a
happen
little bit of
now
variance.
is you're going to be running around kiting. I think Amanita is going to be running around kiting as well. So you need to have your tank stuff on, and hopefully you have Piercing Howl.
Yeah,
They both do, and then you should just be able to do. The hunters seemed like they had no issues with.
Nope,
distance.
hunters were fine.
If you Amanita and Hood, if you run up the ramp and then jump off the middle of the platform, you get like a 5-second gap on the mobs.
Hey guys, just watch out with your AoE fears.
I would not AoE fear unless you're about to die to a mob. I would let the warlocks fear. Give you AoE fear and you hit something that's being kited, especially now that we have twice as much stuff being kited. You can fuck them up really bad if you just fear and the mobs all go in a different direction. There's no way
it'll
they can
throw
kite.
off the whole kite.
The first group to die was group 4, and they died to Arcane Explosion. Just throwing that out there.
It's because there were 2 Legionnaires, and 1 was sheeped, and we were still trying to kill the mage. The Legionnaire everyone was cleaving, and yeah, it was bad.
So this strat we're going, the only thing we kill is mages. Everything else is kited.
So this strat, the only more complicated part is the warriors that are kiting have to be A, very quick, B, good at actually kiting, and then C, that when they're not near your group, since there's only 2 of them, you want to alleviate by killing. So when the first Legionnaire comes out, you can probably just kill it. But when the second one comes out, you polymorph it and you wait for a hunter to come around. You don't want to kill a lot of them though, because remember the whole point in this whole thing is you have 40 out and therefore no more are spawning. So the quicker we can have a train of 40 orcs running around the kiters, the better. And then the dragonkin are going to be kited as well. So
we should be running back, guys. If you guys died away from the door. If you died at the door, you should be able to get a res.
Have you guys given any thought to using the strat where each tank holds 3 dragons and we kill all orcs?
Yeah, but we don't have the damage.
It's the same thing, right? Like right now we're using 2 hunters to hold all the dragons. Putting 3 tanks on all the dragons doesn't really help us with that, and then we still have the same amount of stuff to kill. I think the dragons are not issuing it. I don't know if we died to dragons at all.
So again, you sheep your Legionnaire and you just wait for the warrior to come over. The warrior needs to intercept it, sunder it twice. Remember, warriors, you need to be spamming Demo Shout and Piercing Howl consistently. If you never get near your train of kiters after you've picked it up off the first thing, you're going to lose it with aggro to healing. So you need to constantly be aggroing it with Demo Shout.
There's nothing wrong with taking a couple hits before you jump off. Take build rage, or turn around and tank them for 2 seconds, get some healing, and spam Demo Shout on the whole group. That's worth it. If you are rage starved and you're not getting aggro on anything, it doesn't do anything.
I think it's a good idea to put a priest dedicated to shielding those 2 hunters periodically. Just keep an eye on it. And then I think it's also probably a good idea to have 2 healers assigned to each group as best as possible, so we don't have 6 people healing one.
I think he was doing that right now.
Okay.
We definitely have regular spread out.
Okay, and then just make sure 2 priests are like watching the kiters, because the shields, when they do want to go get rage or whatever it is, if they do have to get close, or if they do get caught by one and they get dazed, shield would really help them.
Which is the 2 hunters?
No, it's the 2 warriors that need to get priests, and it would be Amanita and Hood. Hunters too, all the hunters are kiting, but the 2 warriors that are kiting
You should, in theory, have
Amanita
one
Hood.
priest able to just power and shield all of them, right?
Yeah, but South died, so we're gonna hope we're not necessarily okay on healing yet.
Well, but again, South
that's
died
right.
Arcane Explosion, which shouldn't have really ever gone off.
Yeah, it's just
No,
not mine.
well, I mean,
I'm
Arcane
pretty sure
Explosion
that I
will
was,
go
I
off.
was the only person healing South, though.
Yeah, well, we have
Trent Bester was there, but
Okay, I mean, no big deal, guys.
Shield.
Yeah, we should definitely we can definitely discuss the last fight, but that one was definitely just to kind of see it.
Yeah, do you guys know?
Oh, East is about to get it.
Do you guys know where pet action bar is in key bindings? Or because I'm a warrior, do I not have the ability to bind stuff to pet action bar?
I think it's called special action bar.
Yeah, it's special action bar.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice, they got it.
Nice.
We got
Big
further
bins.
than them on their first defense, so take that as a let's build off that.
Is
They've
that
done like
hunter trinket
literally
actually good?
Literally, they've done like 15 attempts.
Guys,
No,
okay.
it's terrible.
We're all supposed to be helping each other here. I mean, I'm competitive too, but we're all just like shitting on East, and we haven't downed it yet. So let's be careful.
Fuck them. So we got 14 more tries.
West,
Did they
yeah,
end
we have
up-
14 guys. If
Did
we
they
go
end
to
up sticking
16,
with
I'm gonna...
the kill strat, or did they kite?
They feared the Dragonkin on the last one, which I think the first time they decided to not kill the Dragonkin. Which, there you go.
I do remember when we eventually did switch over to killing everything, we had most of the hunters in range to like flex the whole time, because there's times, like you said, where 3 will spawn in one corner and nothing will spawn in another for like 2 seconds.
We definitely want to be able to do that. When we get a little bit more gear. I mean, we can change strats. I want to give this, 2 or 3 good attempts, because this is the easiest if you don't have the gear. The other ones are less or more forgiving in terms of mistakes, but you kind of have the gear making up for the mistakes, which we don't have. This one is just a little bit more volatile. It either goes perfectly and it's easy as hell, or it all screws up. Okay, so when we're all buffed up, are we all here?
We should move to the left.
Yep,
so
we're gonna move to the left. We want to try to get as many attempts in as possible. So you're going to the same spot, but we have 2 warriors. Warriors, make sure you're as quick as you possibly can be getting to all the legionnaires. It's not easy. Shamans, make sure you have your earthbinding totems down. Everybody else is doing as much as they possibly can to slow, stun, sheep the legionnaires till the warriors can get them. So
Oh, just one quick thing. When he's giving his countdown, when he hits 3, start casting. Don't wait till he gets to 1.
Yeah,
So all those
stuff
mobs
should be
got into the raid
hitting-
because everyone just waited. So
Stuff should be hitting the skull at 1 second.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Z, give a countdown.
All right, guys, cast on 3 this time. Cast on 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, DPS these as fast as you possibly can. You can
Remember
use
this
cooldowns
symbol,
here.
War Stomp. Do what you need to do.
Amanita, Hood, one start south and north, or at least split the room. Don't go to the same spot. Okay, get in your groups.
I'm gonna go north. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, you go
Or
north.
actually, you go north. I'll go south.
Okay,
Okay,
Kiters, you
go
need to
north.
listen for legionnaires as best you can. I'm gonna call them out. Okay, here we go. 604, be quick on those sheeps. You did great last time. If Okay, there it is. We got
Legionary
one
east.
south. Got one south as well. Back up south a bit because they come out of this left door too.
And am I grabbing that one right there? I'm not even
Grabbing all of them that you can. Yep, and then you're just spamming it. Make sure you keep aggro on them. Okay, kill that mage. Here we go. Fast as possible. You can stun. You can do whatever you want. Good. Great job.
Quarter left, Billy. 7
Switch up
down.
on aggro as much as you possibly can. Fade priests. Got a dragon in the
east.
south. Good,
No,
we
guys,
got
we
it.
got it.
Don't hibernate. We got that same dragonkin south.
Not bad.
Okay. Very clean. Here we go. We got
Two
a Legionnaire
Legionnaires
south.
I got a North Legion.
Done, Billy. Go. Done, Billy.
Keep that
9.
one sheeped.
9 eggs down.
If the next one comes, go ahead and kill it, Waffle. Grab the next one. If it's a Legionnaire. Dragonkin south.
Dragonkin east.
No, pass it. Never mind.
I'm grabbing that
Hibernated
sheep
south.
Legionnaire south.
Hibernated south.
Alright, no pass it now.
Hood's got the tank. Good job. Okay, mages.
Mages.
Okay,
I
south.
got 3.
Dragon loose.
Dragon loose mid.
Where? Call it.
We got a mage over here in south.
Dragon loose gun middle.
Dragon sleeped west.
Dragon
Stunned.
I'm gonna grab him back.
Got Legionnaires south.
Billy, how long?
Dragon out of
I'm gonna grab a
sleep
Legionnaire
east.
south.
He's good.
Legionnaire south. 2 Legionnaires south.
Dragon east.
spawn east.
Pepper's got it. Hood, go get this sheeped one. Get the sheeped one behind.
Okay.
Got one. We're just gonna kill the one that's on Pepper right here.
I just had the pot and
South, get this. 2 Legionnaires south again.
Legionnaire, 2 Legionnaires.
Curiosity down. Curiosity down. AoE fear.
Okay, start fearing the Dragonkin. Start fearing the Dragonkin if you can. Just everyone pop fears.
Like 3 seconds, Broken.
Okay.
Just everyone kite as much as they can.
fear the dragon spin west.
The druid in west is down.
It is down.
Should be almost all legionnaires and no mages now.
I'm dead.
2 legionnaires east.
We got a mage in the middle.
Hammer's down.
Okay, get to the door. Much better. We just gotta keep
We had
improving.
we had 19 of 30 eggs broken.
Okay, so how to cure Z-Die?
I had one of them got slept below the balcony when I jumped off. He broke slept and he was still on me.
Okay, I almost want to say don't even sleep the Dragonkin because I think it's screwing with us. The hunters, we have 3, and you guys are getting them almost immediately, and then sometimes they're getting taken by distracting, and then they're getting slept.
If they're slept immediately, it's fine. It's just if someone slept when they're cutting me. Maybe it's misunderstanding.
Yeah, let's just not sleep anymore. I think hunters are doing a good. Like every time I see a Dragonkin, it's getting taken within 2 seconds. Okay, we're running back.
Run back if you're not resible. You should probably just run back anyway. It's pretty close.
Oh my god.
Is that Life Aquatic?
That's the Zanzella song.
He showed you too.
So the good thing about this strat is mages eventually are not going to be spawning because we have everything kited.
Can you guys tell, are the ads consistently spawning every 30 seconds? Because it seems like you
Somewhat.
guys...
It's just
in each
sometimes they
corner-
spawn 2 legionnaires, and if the tank isn't near it, that's the big problem.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, is it consistently every 30 seconds to spawn at the same
Hard
time?
to tell, but probably.
I don't think it was like that in retail. But
Because it seems like you guys are all calling out at the same time, like the new wave comes out and then you all call. Not that there's anything necessarily wrong with that, but is there anything we can do about that? Can we just try and focus on marks and then only call out stuff that we need other people to do.
doesn't love him?
So I mean, the
Also-
big thing really fast
I
is
think everyone
if
does.
2 Legionnaires come out and it's not getting kited right away, people need to be trying to slow it and do low aggro things like sheeping, slowing, stuff like that. Like every warrior should have piercing howl, hopefully. If not, I mean, you don't like maybe just one hamstring and then never touch it again just until the warrior comes over. Because yeah, exactly, stuff like that.
Essentially,
Just, we basically kite it in our own corner until someone can come over. And Hood and Amanita, you just need to really be listening because sometimes it looks like they're getting kited by your other warrior, but they're not. We're actually just kiting them so we don't kill it. Because again, the idea is you want 40 kited so that nothing else is spawning. So every time you kill one, you're setting yourself back a tiny bit. Sometimes you have to, but you don't want to kill one if you don't have to. And remember, no one jump off the ledge here. We're not going to Molten Core.
We've been barely, if ever, sleeping Dragonkin with boss. Do you want us to be doing that more?
What? No, don't hibernate. We're not hibernating this time.
That's what I figured. And then, additionally, do you guys want to have 2 marks per corner? One for kill and one for we need help with this or something?
It's way too chaotic.
Okay.
It's almost not even worth marking at all. The mages are pretty obvious when they go out, and then it's when there's like 3 Legionnaires running around that everything goes to shit.
So do we only want to mark stuff that hasn't been picked up yet?
Again, it's not. It's like when 3 come out and they're not kited. One gets sheeped, and we have to start kiting. Like I don't have enough marks to tell people what to do with that.
Em and I had probably 4 or 5 Legionnaires on me, and Amma had like 4 probably. If there's another warrior, DPS warrior with piercing howl that could throw in a tank set, that would help a ton, I think.
Yes.
Because 1 DPS isn't that big, but 4 more Legionnaires is huge.
Yeah, Pepper throw it on.
Pepper, you can do it, sweet.
Yeah, Pepper was almost doing it just straight up, like in our own corner.
It will help a ton because there were times where Em and I overlapped by the way that we had to kite, or when we'd like reroute to get a new mob, and a third one would kind of fill in some spaces a lot.
Yeah, remember now we need Pepper to get some shields. And yeah, corner tanks, try not to touch it unless your raid leader tells you to kill it. Like Waffle, you've been doing a good job just chilling there, holding. It's all about kind of like holding back, basically, because you want to kill things, but you don't have to, so good job, everyone.
We probably need, I would say if you guys can hold another 90 seconds, we can clear the eggs with 0 deaths. Like you guys had 0 deaths for, we probably had 15 eggs dead, we had 0 deaths, and then we had 19 dead when everyone was dead.
Yep.
So it's just about
when
keeping that
the kiters dropped.
Yep, exactly. As long as we keep everyone in control, like we were literally like over halfway done with the fight.
Yeah, I might even want to have like a warlock assigned to each corner, because then we have a sheep and we have a fear, which would really help instead of just mass AoE later.
Yeah.
So let's do that. So warlock's in 1, so he's got group 5. So when a legionnaire comes out, his first thing is sheep. That way the kiters know, okay, if it's sheeped, I need to kite it. The second thing will be to fear it. And then the kiter will also know that if something's being feared, it needs to be kited. Okay? So, Astaroth is in group 2 already. Warlock is in group 5.
You have more agony in West right now.
Okay. More agony, just go south. And then everyone else has a group, actually. Fidget, you're the second fear target on Legionnaire for group 6. Moragony, you're going to be in group 4. We lost Pepper, so that actually works. You can help DPS. So I'll call Sheep for the first one, and then you'll fear the second one that comes out. As you'll be group 2s, same thing, and Warlock, you'll be group 5s. Okay?
Hey, Dark.
Yep.
So if something that's not a mage comes out, I shouldn't even taunt it.
Okay, you want to taunt it if it's just running away. It shouldn't get you that much aggro, but it's almost better if you just hamstring it.
Yeah, hamstring would be better.
Because
also,
taunt gives you a lot of aggro based on whoever has it, and also the ham is actually what we want. It wants to be slowed instead of just whacking you.
I guess stance.
Mages. Yeah, if mages, you can all just throw. If you have a rank 1 frostbolt on your bar, mages, like, I need that. All us tanking, or all the kiting warriors. Because if you throw a rank 1 frostbolt, you're going to do a millionth of a degree of threat, and you're going to slow it until we can get to it, so that'll be huge.
Yeah, rank 1's frost shock, rank 1
On Legionnaires.
On Legionnaires, Dragon King. Yeah.
On the Legionnaires, like there's gonna be Poly, there's gonna be Fear, but then if there's by any chance if you see a Legionnaire that's just running around and say you're a mage and your Poly's already up, rank 1 Frostbolt that.
Yep.
And above all else.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say in
Guys,
general,
the whole focus
if you ever
just
see anything that is not slowed and not
slow
CC'd,
with a
you
rank
should just
1.
slow it. Yeah.
Yeah. And not Dragonkin because they're not slowable.
Right. So everyone should be Hammy, Frostbolt, Frostshock. The whole Earthbound Totem should be down. Earthbind. The whole thing about this is keeping Legionnaires off healers, keeping Dragonkin off healers, and then we all just sit there while the kiters do all the work and we just watch them.
And the DPS shoot down the squishiest mobs in the game.
Exactly. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do another attempt. The more attempts we can get in rapid fire, the more we'll learn this. Okay, we're doing it on 3. The first part is really easy. You guys have been doing it well. Kiters, just try not to get slowed as best you can. Priest, throw some shields so they don't get dazed. Okay, here we go. Get ready when you're ready.
Keep calling out the Legionnaires, that was good.
Yep, cast on 3, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Should see cleaves. We should just get all these guys down as fast as possible.
Gotta stack it up a little. I'm gonna need to go north where I'm thinking. I'm gonna go west, and Pepper go kind of east south.
Gotcha.
Gotta get these guys down, guys.
Battle res on a pwn.
Yep, let's get that up.
I'm not getting any heals. Like this, I did last time. It's way too.
Also die extremely.
It's hard to heal you when you're
8
dying.
seconds.
It's fine, it's fine. We'll talk about it after. Let's focus. Back up south a little bit. You guys want to be kind of in a little bit? Okay, here we go. Both mages. Sheep that other mage. Okay, never mind. We're killing it.
Piner's down.
Get Piners up if we can, if we have one.
I can onk.
Yeah, do it.
Any free Legionnaires, call them out.
Nope, Scott.
Legionnaires.
Dragonkin are up because of Nope. Legionnaire is in south. Okay, Pepper's got it. Oh, it was sheeped. It should go to you though. Yep.
Got 3 mages west.
Legionary east again.
2 Legionnaires east.
20
Mark's
seconds.
got this one too.
Got Legionnaire south again.
Coming in.
6 seconds, Billy.
2
3
mages east.
Legionnaire
Go.
south.
Breaking.
Get fears off on these Legionnaires south.
Free mage in the mid. There's a free mage in the mid.
2 Dragonkin going mid.
Could probably just
circle.
wipe it up again. We don't
Yeah,
have.
wipe it.
Get to the door this time. Everyone just get to the door. How are the hunters dying?
I fucked up that time.
Okay. Nope, how did you die?
I didn't die.
Oh, I thought you said nope down.
No. Who? Nope. Did anybody die before QRZ? We lost a pwn.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of
and
priests that died. Piners died.
Was that loose ads? What happened? Guys, just get to the door and die. Stop running around.
I think
had a bad
most
wind
of
crit
the-
on the first strike of a mage. Didn't get aggro pulled off.
Oh yeah, and then I don't think west has someone marking the kill target because I'm kiting.
No one's really been targeting. It's not that big of a deal, actually. We can get. Does someone have Soulstone or something to heal?
I think we had most of the healers die to a straight dragon from the, what would that have been? Group 4s south? Side?
I mean, the problem is we can't hold Dragonkin in if we don't do Hibernate.
Yeah.
I mean, we should go back to hibernating. Just, you know, just really be careful if it's on Hunter because it can really fuck it up.
Okay, yeah, we can.
The problem with that is it's really hard to tell if it's on a hunter when you see it just running across the room or whatever.
No, you should never ever attack it. The only time you should ever hibernate is when you see it spawn. That's it.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
we're supposed to. We got to be in the corner then. 'Cause have that larger radius to cast out that far.
Yeah, it's like a 20-yard range or something.
Well, if you're assigned to a corner as a druid, I think it's safe that you don't need to necessarily be in the middle. I think you can go to that corner. And then I would say maybe what we do is like hunters don't kite something unless you see it hibernated. Because the big problem was that it was distracting shotted and then it was hibernated. And I don't know where the aggro goes after that. Does it come out of sleep
It still
and go
goes
to
to
you?
the hunter, but the hunter doesn't know that he needs to be watching it anymore. So he stops watching his threat on it and arcane shotting and whatever.
It's not that. It's, you know, they path a certain way, and if it's slept, you know, mid path and they break sleep and, you know, you walk right by it at that time, you're dead.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's easier for the hunters, not hibernating or hibernating?
I mean, it just depends. If you hibernate at the right time, it's way easier for the hunters.
I think we should just do click on the dragonkin. If it's targeting a hunter, don't hibernate it. If it's targeting someone else, hibernate it. You know.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because if it's not on a hunter as of then it won't screw him up, and he can pull it from the sleep, and he'll know it's coming.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
And the initial hibernates don't matter, because if, you know, a hunter does break the initial hibernate, they'll still kind of.
Yeah.
And hunters, you obviously need to make sure you keep like scatter shotting, stuff like that, to keep aggro. Otherwise, they're gonna break off you after a while.
How were the frost traps and the earth binds?
Seem to be going fine.
I don't know if we even have frost traps out. I don't know if we can have frost traps out.
And at the very beginning, you go in, you feign in frost, but it's not gonna last that long. There's not enough being kited at that point to help you.
Yeah.
We're dying because the kiters are dying. That's the only problem.
Yeah, that one was my bad.
So I mean, it's gonna be a learning curve. It's expected.
I mean, I don't even necessarily think it's the kiters. I'm just saying when the kiter does die, that's when we're all gonna die with the strat.
Yeah, hunters have the hardest job, and then probably the warriors kiting. If we get them down, we're good.
The other thing is all three hunters are watching two corners, so we're doing a lot of running back and forth trying to find Dragonkin. You know, not that having one more hunter would make it a lot easier, but you know.
You guys want to like set up a complete counterclockwise thing until you get all 12, so a hunter is almost always in a certain part of the room.
It's kind of what we have now.
Okay.
I mean, we have a hunter watching like a dedicated corner, and then they each share a corner.
I think if the druids could look at the dragons and see if they're not targeting a hunter that's currently being kiting them, then that would be perfect to sleep them, because when I'm kiting two of them and I have to pick up a third, or when I'm kiting one and I have to pick up a second, if he's in a different spot in the room when I go to distracting shot him, it completely fucks up my course.
Yeah, I mean,
but if they're asleep and I can grab them when my other dragon's running through them and they're stacking, that's perfect.
The other option is you just cross the room when you have to do that, but I don't know if that fucks up for the next one. But that would help them get stacked up, right? Because if you just cross the room all the way to the next platform and then just sit in the middle of the platform, they'll stack up no matter where in the room they are, and then you just jump off the top. But I don't know if that makes it harder in terms of getting back in position for the next one. But it seems like all the ads from all the corners spawn at the same time. I don't know if that's true or not though, because I'm doing the eggs.
If we do lose someone, Kaida, the hunter, is attuned.
Yeah, she signed up for the raid too.
She wasn't here earlier.
No, I wasn't. Sorry.
Gavel, did you need to go? I know you're east.
Oh no, I can probably take another couple stabs at it.
Okay, then we'll probably wait then. Yeah, you'll learn DKP.
Yeah, I don't mind dropping if it's going to be better for the raid.
Does Kaida know how to fight?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it probably will. It probably will. Alright, Carrie, yeah, you'll get some DKP.
Okay,
well, you'll get the same as the rest of us, whatever that is.
Is that the song?
Ted, are you in the
apple of my eye?
He's in Blackrock Mountain, it looks like.
Who are you talking to?
He's in here.
He is in TeamSpeak.
Oh, okay. Do you know how to kite on this fight?
I'm in TeamSpeak, thank you.
Do you know how to kite on this fight?
It's no, actually.
Okay, so Dragonkin are gonna spawn all the way around the room.
User disconnected from your channel.
Druids are gonna hibernate them for you if they can before you target them. There's gonna be 12 total. They're gonna spawn periodically. QRZ, Nope, and Pew Pew are all kiting with you. You're gonna try to target as many different ones as you can till you all have a certain amount. The total will be 12, and you're just gonna run them around the entire room. Basically, you just distracting shot and scatter shot them occasionally behind you to keep the aggro. I mean, that's pretty much it. You're just kiting Dragonkin.
Yeah.
And they will spawn in the forks. Are you in?
User
When you're in
joined your
BWL, I'll show you.
It's just
Yeah,
called
I'm
in
kiting.
BWL.
We drink. It's just
You're
two
in
drinks.
BWL, so you're with us.
Skull Skada.
Okay, so they're gonna spawn in the north corner, the west, south, and east. So you're gonna be running in a circle and picking them up. We're gonna call out, so we'll say like Dragonkin South or whatever. You have to be extremely quick at picking them up, and then you need to make sure that they stay in your kite train. QRZ, Nope, and PP are gonna be doing the exact same thing.
Channel.
Do you guys want to assign corners or have 2 per 2 corners or something?
Yeah,
That way you have
no.
4 of it?
Corners are done actually.
Okay. And then, Kaida, when you have the dragons, you can run up the ramps of the side
To the left.
platforms and then jump off the middle to get some
Yeah, yeah.
distance if needed.
I got the figure 8 idea.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, that's all you got to do. And then phase 2, run to this corner we're all right now, but we haven't gotten to phase 2 yet. So, okay. So we're gonna attempt again. So everyone, get over here. Okay, big thing here, guys, is make sure you're, the first Legionnaire that comes out is going to be sheeped. The second Legionnaire that comes out needs to be immediately feared. Every Warlock should be in a group. Druids, instead of being in the middle and healing, just go ahead and commit to the group that you were assigned to and hibernate right when it comes out.
Why don't we have Pepper hang out kind of like right here-ish. Amanita hang out right here, and I'm gonna just kind of hang right here.
That's only for the beginning, because sometimes they spawn like 3 in a corner. It's hard.
Yeah, exactly. That's just to start it. And then if there's a Legionnaire and not one of us, call it out and we'll run over.
Okay, here we go. QRZ countdown.
All right, cast it 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back them this time so we can cleave them all.
Somebody taunt moving back.
Stun them, more stomp.
Okay, get to your spots. And we want to be on that the inner square, like the corner of the inner square. So you can see all things that are spawning. Try to get as quick as you can on the DPS.
Halfway, Billy.
Okay, 2 mages,
2
we're gonna kill them
Legionnaires
both.
I'm gonna take that sheep.
Okay, good job, South. Dragonkin South.
Don't
You
DPS the
got
Legionnaire.
hunter.
Let him pick him up.
Good
15
job,
seconds,
Hunters.
Billy.
Good job, Warriors. Good job. Mage, get it down, South.
Mage East.
2 mages
Done.
left.
Do as much as you can. Remember to not counterspell right away.
5 seconds, Billy.
Dragonkin is South. Need a Hunter. It's going in the middle. Got it. Good.
Billy, you're up.
Legionnaire
2
South.
mages left.
Legionnaire South. It's sheeped.
I
Don't break
can
it.
grab that.
Okay, he's got it.
Oh,
He's got
Pepper's.
it. Good. Got Pepper. Extremely
I'm gonna
clean
grab
run.
this
Focus.
East Legionnaire. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna.
Dragonkin
Okay,
South.
another
Dragonkin
Legionnaire.
South Hunter.
Nope's got him.
Oh, my bad.
Battle Res Drago if we can. Or Dago. Good, we got it. Legionnaire south.
Legionnaire east.
I got yours.
Legionnaire south at Sheeped. Next one needs to be Feared south.
So Legionnaire kind of mid right now. That needs to be picked
Pepper
up.
got it. Pepper got
I'm
it.
gonna grab the south Legionnaire.
Pepper, get
Or
that
actually, Pepper, you
Sheeped
get
one. Get the Fear on that, and the Fear too. Good job.
Body wash is down.
We have a battle res, get him up. Legionnaire is still south. Dragonkin is south as well. Dragonkin is south
I
as
got
well.
body wash.
Get the Dragonkin, guys. Good job. We got the Dragonkin. Fields on the kiters if anyone can.
Billy, how long?
Dragonkin south again.
About 15 seconds.
Still 2 mages alive east.
Dragonkin south. It's in the middle right now. Got it. He got it.
What?
Probably use help killing mages east.
Yes.
Fucking cure.
You ready, barricade?
2 Dragonkin loose going north.
Dragon east.
There's a mage in the center of the room that needs to be killed.
Eggs we got left.
Half.
I'm dead.
Could be taking longer than last time.
2 mages east.
east.
Should be
we got a lot
The
farther.
Legionnaire south. Yeah, we've been going a lot longer. I see we have less eggs.
Should be exactly the same
We got
amount
about
every
15
time.
Legionnaires kited at least.
3 mages east.
We can still do this. I mean, we have a lot of this stuff.
Hook down, we got a lot of Legionnaires free.
No, we're wiped.
I don't know.
We have 30 people dead.
How many eggs?
A lot. 10.
Yeah, I know. That was the longest run, and we have more than last time. I don't understand.
It should be an egg every 7 seconds, no matter what.
Should be. Is it that?
Yeah.
Are you guys doing that?
I mean, I don't know about Billy, but yeah, I'm destroying an egg literally the instant the cooldown's up.
You guys are doing the most optimal egg path, right? Everyone release and run
literally
back.
doesn't matter. You have 7 seconds between the egg cooldown. You can cross the whole room in 10. Like, you're always next to an egg when the cooldown's up. Every time.
6-second cooldown and nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, just weird, because that was our longest attempt by far, and we had less eggs.
I think we're taking way too long to kill the intro guys. That's like 15 seconds we could save right there, but you know.
What do you mean by the intro, guys? Like, you like the...
Like the faster we kill that guy, the faster we get destroying eggs.
Yep.
Right?
Well, I'm destroying... I have 3 eggs destroyed by the time you kill Skull. Or by the time you get in position, rather.
Can you... But you can't control Razor Gore while the controller's still alive,
Yeah,
right?
I can.
Yeah,
you
can.
Okay.
He aggroes onto somebody else.
No, I have Razor Gore literally instantly.
Or when
Gotcha.
The timer on the first wave of ads is set by when you pull, not by when you kill him. So that might help you if you can kill it faster, but other than that, it should make no difference.
If we kill...
I mean, every time we get to the corner, we're sitting there for at least 5 seconds. So.
Yeah, so we should be okay. You should even be able to drink and stuff after we kill the first 3 guys.
So, I think, as far as Legionnaires go, us 3 had like 15 Legionnaires, so we were solid on there until the very end when heals started dying. How were Hunters doing on Dragons?
We're good.
Yeah.
We might need one more. We might need one more DPS in East. Like if we get 2 mages spawn, it's really rough.
Well, one should be sheeped.
So if like one corner gets like all Legionnaires and Dragonkin, I think they should, I don't know, kind of rotate and just try to find mages and kill them as fast as they can, you know?
I mean, if you're standing there and you're ranged, you might as well turn to the next corner because it does seem like it seems like all the ads. When I'm watching around as a boss, it looks like ads are coming from every door at the same time. So if you've killed or like if you've had your spawns and nothing spawns that you need to actually deal with, you might as well just turn and help someone else.
Yeah, exactly. So like if your corner doesn't have anything that needs to die, then you should try to help other corners.
Yeah, and then if we do need it, if we have a corner that's just consistently lower DPS because we have an extra tank there, or extra CC there or whatever reason, we can always reposition in groups. I don't know. Like, why?
I think a big thing also is that when 2 mages comes out, if it's like 2 mage and a dragonkin, you want to sheep 1 mage and you want to kill the other so that it's not doing a shit ton of damage.
You also, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you counterspell or interrupt the mage's cast, it will immediately do the AoE to the melee. So, if people are counterspelling, don't counterspell if it's next to a melee.
No, you don't counterspell until 30%. People are counterspelling right away. You want to counterspell the end of their thing, so they're not casting, but when they come out, they die. If you cast at the beginning, then by the time the rogue or the warrior gets there, he's just AoE spamming him, and they get down to like 20%, and then a healer has to heal. So when they first come out, you want to, if 2 come out, you want to sheep 1, and we'll kill the other one.
Yeah, there's no
1
reason.
comes out, you don't counterspell it right away.
There's no reason not to have 4 things from the new wave sheeped every single time. You might as well, like, if you don't have a dragonkin in your corner, you might as well sheep something.
The other big thing is you can do the exact same thing, warlocks, if there's nothing going on and a dragonkin, a mage, and a legionnaire come out. You can sheep the dragon or the legionnaire, and you can fear the dragonkin. You can just perma-fear it until a hunter picks it up.
Off spawn.
So you don't want the dragonkin to... I saw a dragonkin just one-shot Dago and stuff. Like, you don't want him to be able to do that. So if you have a CC ability, you want to be using it. Alright, here we go. Let's get in position. Man up.
Yeah, like Gavel said, in your corner there's 2 doors. If you have 2 mages spawn, you should prioritize a set one. You should always, he's doing always the one closest to the middle of the room. That makes sense.
Yeah, so let's just do that now. So south, we know our 2 doors. There's the one I'm on right now to the right over here. I'm March Star. Okay, and then there's the one over here. The one over here, if 2 mages spawn, we will sheep the one over here. Okay, and we'll kill the other one.
Wait, you're sheeping. Go back over there. Which one are you sheeping?
No, I mean, you sheep left. Sheep left. 2 doors, we facing. Sheep the left one if 2 mages come out. Okay? Everyone should do this now. In the east,
well,
just everyone
doing
it with 2
what
doors.
Gavel's doing. That's what I'm...
Okay, sheep right then. Sheep right. Everyone just sheep the right one if 2 mages come out of the doors. At the same time, everyone should be sheeping the right one. Kill the left one, then kill the right one.
And I'll say one more time, if you don't know when to interrupt, just don't do it, because there should never be an arcane explosion, and we have one every attempt.
Yep.
Wait, so if you don't interrupt them, they won't arcane explosion?
Correct. Yeah, but they will cast. You want to DPS them very, very fast, but the problem with arcane explosion is they're killing the people.
I'm fine with 10,000 fireballs if
you have
no arcane
you have a
explosions.
tank in every corner. You might as well just let him cast into the fucking tank. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Just
right,
don't
so
want
don't
it
interrupt
to.
because that gets the arcanes.
Correct. You can interrupt at like less than 10%, because then it's just not doing shit. But you don't want to be interrupting if you don't understand that. In general, don't interrupt.
Gotcha.
But if you know what you're doing, you can interrupt at the very end. All right, here we go. Here is when ready.
All right, cast on 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back them up. Thunderclap. Alright, it's all about phase 1. If we can get past phase 1, we're good. Remember to get shields on those kiters. Get shields on those kiters.
$15 seconds.
Okay, remember which one you're sheeping first.
Right sheep first.
Yep. Let's have 2 mages come out. Here we go. Okay, 2 legionnaires south. Fear 1. 2 legionnaires south, guys. Okay, we got it.
Almost.
Don't hit the feared legionnaire. Dragonkin south. Got it.
Nope has 2 of them down here.
10 seconds, Billy.
2 mages. Kill left. Okay, kill right.
Any free dragon or legion?
Good, perfect. Legionnaire south.
Now, Billy. 9
Legionnaire
dead.
south, it's sheeped.
I got it.
I'm grabbing the North Legionnaire.
Total down, east.
Two
Mage. Oh, there was 2 mages.
I got those east.
Nope, the one you're hitting is on Kaida already.
Hood.
No, not another one.
We have 2 healers down.
For this atrocity.
I'll pick up the hibernated one.
I've got a sheep legionnaire east.
Get the mage. Don't counterspell it, guys.
You have 4 healers down.
Mage.
Billy, how long?
Alright, someone keeps
20
counterspelling
seconds.
south. Please stop counterspelling south.
These eggs are more precious than you know.
Hit the mage. Mage.
2 mages east.
Killing left. Killing left. Got a sheep right. Okay.
If you have a battle res dictionary.
Get ready,
time.
barricade.
Legionnaire south. Legionnaire south.
East.
I got the South sheep.
2 mages. Kill left.
I think I have like 8 of the dragons.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I died. I gained aggro on one of them for some reason.
Another mage. Another 2 mages.
You
I'm
got
down.
You got 2 coming to you, friend Besto.
Hooders is down. I got a dragon spawns.
Yeah, wipe it.
We get further?
Yeah. Think 8, something like that, yeah.
It's mages are still counterspelling. No more counterspelling at all. Do not counterspell.
Yeah.
Do not interrupt or do not silence them at all.
Got 21 eggs that time.
Run back.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty consistently like we just lose a couple people and then the ball starts rolling and it just gets harder and harder and we fall behind.
Then someone's kicking or something like that. Because they're casting and then they're not casting. So someone is doing something that interrupts. You can stun, you can't interrupt them. You can stop their casting.
Yeah, rogues no kick, you can gouge and kidney, but no kicks. Warriors no pummel or shield bash.
Druids,
And
whatever
no
you do.
And then shamans don't be shocking either. Earth shock.
Do we want to try with no stuns? Is it?
Yeah, just don't stun it. Screw it, just do not stun it. Sheeping is the only thing that should be happening on mages. Let's try to keep as many alive. The tanks are not dying, so...
Yeah.
Hopefully no foolish warlocks have their Fell Hunter out.
Nope.
Put them on blast.
User disconnected from your channel.
This fight, I think we can get it. We just, yeah, no interrupts on the mages this time. Seems like the kiting's going fine until the, one of them dies, and then it just cascades, which is exactly what's going to happen.
It seems like whenever
about the cutting strat.
Healers, you want to back away a little bit. Like, you don't want to be in the group, because then when a dragon can come and whack you once, with the exception of the druids. But even the druids, we're not hibernating that much, so like try to be behind everyone so we can get a hamstring on them or a fear or something like that on the dragon king. Give a chance for the hunters to get it. I see a lot of dragon king just basically spawning and in like 2 seconds just hitting a healer. Healer dies, and it's just, well, you're not really giving it a chance to be picked up.
Most of the healers are in the middle, right?
Yeah, but I'm seeing some venture out into the groups.
4 of our first 5 deaths were healers that time.
And you basically, what I'm trying to say is you want to be kind of fluid, right? You want to move in when all of us move in, so you're in range to heal us. But then when we move back out after we kill him, you want to move back out. And I see a lot of healers just staying put and continuing casting after they've moved in to help. You gotta want to kind of back off again.
Yeah, definitely keep in mind, with most of the cast the priests are doing, they can kite stuff too, like, for a while, and be totally fine. So if you see something on you and your fade's down, you've still got options.
Yeah, we don't, like, it's not like an extremely healing intensive fight, so it's okay if you spend a second running away and kiting.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're dying with healers first, so make sure that you're safe. Like, if other people are dying first, then we can readjust our strategy and you can focus more on healing, but make sure you're safe first. You could even, like, you can stand on the corner of the platform. That way, like, you know if you can jump down if you're worried something's on you, right? Like, the corner of the platform is in range to heal, for sure.
Yeah, I just stand in the middle with it zoomed all the way out, looking kind of down,
Yeah,
straight down at you.
that works too. Just, you want to be careful if you're on the platform. Don't freak out because the hunters and warriors kite up there too.
By the way, everybody should be running back. No one should be getting res right now.
During the first phase of tactical combat casualty care, it's called care under fire. What we do while under care under fire is provide more fire towards the enemy so we can kill them, so we can help our buddies after we kill the bad guys. So healers, pretend like you're doing some TCCC, like you're in the military killing bad guys, and take care of yourselves before you take care of them.
Okay, so this time we are not interrupting at all. No stuns, no gouge, no nothing on the mages. You can do it to, I mean, just don't stun. Fear and sheep should be what you
Curse
see
of
go out.
Tongues is helpful on those guys too.
Az, are you there? Okay, there we go. Alright, we're buffing up and then we're going again.
Do you want to start consuming?
Yeah, let's pop the cheap ones right now. Everyone, use a consume.
Titans income.
Probably only gonna have time to down this boss if we can, so let's get like 2 or 3 more in that we have a bit more damage, a bit more healing.
Blessing of Salvation was so good on this fight.
Okay, drink up, head over. We're gonna start again. Remember, if you die right when we wipe, just start running back. It's faster.
Assuming we're gonna wipe, like obviously, wait for battle
don't
rest.
release.
Who do you want to soulstone healers? Like, we're only having issues with healers dying. It doesn't help the soulstone kiters at all because the kiters lose the threat if they die. So, and it doesn't help the soulstone tanks at all.
Just soulstone a healer.
Priests shouldn't be dying.
I mean, of the 5 first stats, we had 3 priests and 2 druids. So
that's a.
We just
make sure you
get
can
the shield on cooldown more. Do a shield, do like a rank 3, 2 or 3 heal. Fade on cooldown.
Yep, and you can Psychic Scream if you really have to. And remember, you want to be in between the mob, your group, and yourself. So it's gonna go through us first, and hopefully we can throw a hammy on it or something like that. At least we can all see it run to you. We don't want it to spawn and then it like look at you and you die. Okay, here we go.
Is there a position the healers can stand where it's very clear that the stuff is going to them?
That's why it's middle. But you need, I mean, it's hard because when we run in to get the mages down as fast as possible and then cast, they have to move in. So it becomes a little bit of a shit show. But alright, here we go. Here's when ready.
Yep. Cast on 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, taunt moon back. Guys, moon's for you right now. It's on gavel. And kiters get full rage here.
Okay, remember healers stay behind. Keeping the right target if 2 mages come out. No interrupts. Not see a single cast bar go away.
4 eggs down, 1/6 done.
Legionnaire north.
I got Legionnaire.
Legionnaire south. It's sheeped.
I got it.
No more sheeps on that.
15
Get
seconds.
shields
Billy.
on the kiters as soon as you can. Get ready, south. Here they come.
Is Legionnaire,
Legionnaire north.
I'm gonna grab the north sheep, Legionnaire.
Skull is on boss, by the way.
Legionnaire north.
2 Legionnaire south.
2 Legionnaires.
Dragon spawn east.
South. Get this Legionnaire. Beard.
Yeah, I need someone on Skull to kill.
I got the sheep.
There's Legionnaires south. The one that's moving in the middle needs to be taken.
2 Legionnaires north.
I got the middle fear. I got a 4 on me.
Here we go, south. Here they come. Be quick. Mage left. Keep the kiters shielded.
We still have a Legionnaire north.
Healers, preserve yourself. Dragonkin south.
2 Legionnaires
Dragonkin
north.
south. Dragonkin south. Good. Got it. Keep those kiters shielded. Healers, stay alive. His best attempt so far. 2 Legionnaires south.
Harley's down.
2
Get killed by
Legionnaires
a
south.
dragon.
We have a free dragon.
Here, Legionnaire in the middle needs to be picked up, and there's a sheep in the south too.
Where's the free dragon?
2 Legionnaires east.
Dragon is south. Dragon is south right now.
Dragon's north is feared.
Nope's dragons are in.
We have a sleeped one in the south. That's enough.
Judicious, you have the dragon.
We need to just AoE fear these dragons now.
Go barricade.
Just keep them all feared.
Hey, Hood's Legionnaires are free.
Yeah, Emma's too.
I had to pick up a mate.
That was going real well.
Yeah, I guess I'm confused on the first thing that's happening. Is just one thing
Some
getting
aren't
through
getting,
the cracks
some
or something?
aren't getting picked up, and then they hit the healers and it goes.
I can say like the warrior kiting is really easy, but the warriors can't do anything. Like I'm having no problems keeping them corralled, but I can't do anything about the dragonkin.
Okay, well, it's up to you guys. Do you want to try the kiting strat one more time, or there's another way where you basically have a tank 4 of the dragonkin. You keep the other 8 CC'd with hibernates. The boss can hibernate. Everyone can fear pretty much, and you hibernate the rest of them. You just tank the other ones. You don't kill them. And then you have the hunters split up into the actual groups, and you have the assigned tanks just tank everything, and you kill everything. The legionnaires and the mages. But now you have hunter DPS, and you have assigned tanks over there.
I love that strat. I never did it with the hibernate the other 8. I've always had each tank take 3. Like one tank takes a corner and takes 3 of them.
Yeah, they don't hit that hard.
What's the
Sounds like
maximum
a lot
number of
less
dragons
agree.
that can spawn?
The best way, in my personal opinion, is each tank hangs out, grabs 3, takes them all to the middle, and then the DPS just blows up everything.
One thing I'm noticing too is these guys are arcane explosioning even without anyone doing anything to them.
Yeah, I
they
noticed
still,
that
they
too.
still do it, but they just automatically do it if you interrupt.
Especially if warriors charge, they'll arcane explosion right away.
Wait, so in your strat, you kill the dragonkin?
No. You have the tanks bring the 12 dragons to the middle. Each tank holds 3 of them, and they just sit there and fucking key threat on them for however long it takes us to kill everything.
But how do you tank the other stuff, or you just not tank it?
I've never used tanks to get them. Usually they die so damn fast they don't have enough chance to do enough damage to the rogues and warriors that are going to take the hits.
Probably don't have the damage for that.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like killing just the mages is causing us issues.
What if we do tanks on dragons, the 3 warriors kiting legionnaires, and then just kill mages? Would that combo work, or is that too much?
I mean, I don't think the hunter's kiting the dragon
No, I
is the
think
issue.
what we'll do is we'll have maybe like all you need is warlocks to be spam fearing a target. So what we can do is we can give every warlock assist. They can have a certain mark. So the tank will grab like the first 3, bring him to the middle, and he'll just hold him, and we'll have a designated healer just healing him the whole time. And then each warlock, when it spawns on their group, they'll target it. They'll assist with their own button. So like warlock will be triangle. He'll immediately assist it and just keep it feared. And that way triangle is his fear the entire time, and he can see it. And then the rest of us just have a tank in each corner because we're not dedicating 3 tanks to the Dragonkin. And you tank in each corner, and you just go from there.
But what are we doing with the Legionnaires? You're just killing?
You're killing them. But now you have Hunter DPS, and you have the Warrior DPS back. You have a lot more DPS in each corner.
Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll have Matt.
That they're fearable, right? The dragons?
They are 100%. So Matt, you'll be the one grabbing the first 3 Dragonkin.
From everywhere?
Okay.
From your corner.
Yeah, we should just have one tank in each corner, or can we not afford that many?
Well, we're gonna have one tank in each corner. I'm trying to figure out how to get Matt to get the 3.
And the healer's in the middle. They'll aggro towards the healers. They can just kind of hang in the middle and grab him.
Yeah, but it's gonna cause if we have multiple dragons at the same time, they're untauntable. So it's a serious issue of threat if they're feared or running to the healers for a while, and then they all get there at the same time.
Why don't we just have all the warlocks immediately fear the first Dragonkin that comes out, or hibernate or whatever, and then Matt will go over and just start beating on the 1. He'll take him, and then a healer will just follow him around. And Matt, you just go find 3, and if the warlock, if he gets your target, you can just target the next one that comes out, and that will become your target.
Works for me.
The problem with that strategy is if we have 2 dragons in one corner, you only have 1 fear in the corner.
What? No, then he's running, and you just get a warlock to fear it, or a priest, anyone, to do anything to that.
Since the hunters
one of
are
the warriors can piercing hell. I mean,
with hunter DPS, if we do get an extra dragon in the corner, we can always distracting shot and kite until someone can fear it.
I mean, I guess you can sleep at that point as well.
Yeah. So why don't we do that? So.
I mean, we do have 4 druids, 4 warlocks, and 1 tank who can hold 4, so that's all 12 taken care of.
Yeah, so each person needs to make sure they have something, though.
Can I get Matt Bull in my group 5? Can you just change him with Amanita?
You drop me.
Since he's my tank for my corner. Thank you.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. So all the warlocks and all the druids need to be able to have a macro so that they have their own, or sorry, not a macro. So if you're a druid or you're a warlock, go to key bindings, go about 80% of the way down. There's raid targeting, okay? Raid targeting says assign start a target, assign circle to target, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just going to say what target you are. We're going to have a druid and a warlock at each corner. And the first person to grab it, just put your mark on it, and then your whole job that whole time is to make sure that thing does not get unslept or does not get unfeared. Okay.
You could void walker too. For between fears.
Yeah, if you're the warlock, yeah. So it's going to be a little difficult. You need to be kind of on your toes because you need to run. If there's a free one. Pretty much what's going to happen is if there's a free one, everyone just CC it as fast as possible with fears and stuff. And then, if you're a warlock or whatever, just call it out. Or I might just even call it or something. So, warlock, you might go from south to north to go pick it up. You just mark it and then you just fear it there. You don't need to really DPS, you just fear it. So you kind of need to find your Dragonkin. So if you're one of these people, you're probably going to just start off in the middle. And you're immediately just going to go to a place and then mark it, and then everyone should know, okay, well, if Skull's not my mark, I'm going to not fear that over and over again.
So
I'm going to assign you one.
Everyone else is going to completely ignore any marked target.
Yes, but if it's not marked, you help with it. So here's what we're going to do. So dictionary, you will have Skull, so make sure that's on your bar somewhere so you can immediately do it, and then you just hibernate Skull over and over again. You have to be the one to put Skull on it. As you will be star. I'll just actually go down. So yeah, dictionary, you got skull. Cross, as you'll have cross actually. Square will be warlock. Someone just write these down too.
I am.
I'm trying to. Okay. Waffle's a tank. So do we have? Yeah, we don't need it. Okay. Zan, you'll be star. Hookahs, you'll be triangle. Ode, you'll be diamond. Mora, you'll be. Have I done triangle?
You did triangle.
What's left?
You have moon and.
Okay, Mora, moon. Fidget is whatever's left.
There's 2 left, I think. No, there's 1 left.
Yeah, I'll promote you.
So besides what's being feared and slept, we're just tanking everything?
Yeah, there'll be a tank in each spot, and you're just going to try to tank as much as you possibly can. Hunters, you need to go to a certain group now, so Nope, Pew, QRZ, you're already in the group you're going to go to. Kaida, you're going to go to group 5. So you're with group 5.
And if there's a loose Dragonkin, you want us to pick it up just as a last resort, or just leave it?
Not tanking, but everyone should be fearing it.
So what is...
Okay.
Okay, Fidget, you'll be...
Circle. It's circle is left.
Okay, I am circle.
Who is circle?
Fidget circle?
Okay, Fidget circle. So everyone should have a mark, and they all should be promoted. So test your mark right now. We should see all 8 marks out. And if you can be vocal, because obviously if I mark something and then you can override that, so we don't want 2 people doing it.
So to be clear, we're killing legionnaires or kiting?
Killing everything except for the dragon.
Okay, so if you get dragons, they're CC'd, and then Matt will pick up 4. Are we having Matt pick up 4, or who?
Yeah, Matt.
So he was a tank in a corner, so Amanita would have to replace him as a tank.
Okay, yep.
Think Matt was west.
Oh, so Matt's the only person tanking dragon?
Yeah, Matt is the only person taking Dragonkin.
We will have 4 dragons tanked by Matt, 4 dragons feared, 4 dragons slept forever.
Yep. And then
we'll have
12.
12.
Oh, not more than.
Correct. Then it'll switch to only orc spawning.
Awesome. Didn't know that. And then hunters are left free to DPS, but if there was a desperation kite that was needed, one could take it.
All right. I've had 2 people ask me for clarification. The people that were assigned a mark, if you see a dragon come out of your corner, you mark it with your mark, and you either fear or sleep it for the rest of the fight. You do not stop fearing or sleeping it ever.
So what if they both mark it? Just whoever's mark stays up, you do it?
I mean, yeah, you can figure it out, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we can also just call it right now. You can just say fear first, dragon, then sleep second, then Matt gets third.
Okay, so it's CC first priority, and then I'll pick up the leftover.
Right, I mean, there's no reason to have you tanking for no reason, right?
Okay, well, Imbloom's saying that when they did it, there's no way a tank can tank 4, so we might have to have more tanks tanking the Dragonkin, and not them in the corners. Or the tanks tank both the Dragonkin, and they just keep it there, and then they also tank like the Legionnaires in the corner, which is what we'll do. So Matt, you're just stay in your corner that you were in. Matt's in a corner, Amanita's in a corner, Waffle's in a corner, and whatever else tank
Gavel
defense.
And defense. We have 5.
Yeah. So one of those in each, and when a Dragonkin comes out, that's your target, and you just keep it the entire time. And then you're also helping just tank the Legionnaires as we kill everything.
So 4 tanks each with 1 dragon?
Yes, exactly. 4 tanks each with... No, it shouldn't. They should be killed faster now because we have so much more DPS in every corner.
Still, though, CC priority on dragons.
Yeah, you can still sheep and everything.
No, he's saying, do you still want fears?
Yes, the
first?
8 people are still CCing, but the first dragon that comes out in each corner, the tank just grabs.
Oh,
right, but why not CC the first ones so you don't have to heal extra?
Yeah.
I just feel like it's easier to CC it for the whole fight rather than me hold it for the whole fight.
Yeah, we should tank
Why
the
don't we?
last
Okay,
dragon
so
that
we'll
comes
have.
out.
Why don't Warlocks go first, Druids go second, because there's 2 in each.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright,
The
let
only
me
problem
see
is
how I think
they're not evenly spawned. Is the problem?
Right, but if you see 2 have already spawned in your corner, then you can call someone else over, right? Because you're only
Or
ever
just
gonna
tank
have
the second one. But yes.
Yeah, that's fine too, right? But you just
Okay.
adapt.
So the 4 tanks in the corners will be defense, Amanita, Maple, and Waffle.
You have
Okay.
Gavel too.
Yeah,
Waffle
Gavel.
DPS.
Okay, yeah, Waffle you can DPS. Gavel, you're in group 4. So you're south. You're tanking. The first Dragonkin to come out will be, I don't know, the Druids. The Druids will hibernate, the first one to come out. The second one to come out will be the Warlock. You'll spam fear the rest of the time. And the third one to come out, the tank will pick up. If you have more than 3 come out, which is possible, we need to call one over.
Yeah,
so someone needs to immediately come over.
As soon as the third dragon comes out, just call a Warlock over.
Maple, where have you been this whole time?
North.
Okay, so Matt's got north. Gavel has got south. Defense, where have you been going?
East.
Okay, defense got east, and Amanita, you'll be west. And then Hunters split up. Do I need to do that for you? Oh, wait, no. QRZ, PPU, nope, you're already in your group. Kaida, you're going to group 5.
It doesn't matter who the second orb clicker is. Is it better for you guys if you have Billy instead of someone else? Does that make a difference?
We need the damage. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was saying instead of like defense or someone else, but I don't know if he's dying. Maybe like if
No,
his
that's
ear is
alright.
fine then.
I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, so everyone good then?
Just to clarify, I think Gavel's been going west this entire time. I don't know if.
Yeah, he's switching to cover for Waffle Stomp, who's a Feral Druid.
All right.
So Gavel south.
Copy that.
Okay, so remember, a Warlock and a Druid need to be at each corner. The Fear will be the first thing we do, or the Hibernate will be the first thing we do. The Fear will be the second thing the Dragon comes out, and then the third, the tank will pick up and continue to take the entire time.
Dictionary, I think you are sleeping.
You are sleep. The first Dragonkin to come out in your corner, you're sleeping, and you're keeping it slept the entire fight. The second thing to come out, a Warlock is going to fear the entire time. The third thing is going to be picked up by a tank. It's imperative, by the way, because of that you do not AoE Dragonkin out of their sleep. All right, let's try it out. I think we have one more attempt after this.
Yeah, for this, let's make sure there's a lock and a druid in each corner. I think people might be confused on.
The second dragon Warlock. First dragon
He
is
kept saying
slept.
thing,
Second
he means
dragon is fear.
dragon.
Yeah, thing is
The
dragon.
dragons are CC'd and tanked.
Right. Okay, and we can just call it out too. Leaders of each, or vocal people of each group, just let them know. When the first one comes out, that should be slept. When the second Dragonkin comes out, it should be feared. And when the third Dragonkin comes out, the tank should grab it.
Is anyone confused about the new strategy?
And if a third one comes out, or whatever, like too many come out in your group, like a fourth, we just need to call someone over who has not had theirs come out. All right,
Okay.
let's go.
Tredoran, you're just killing the orcs. You're killing mages and then legionnaires and then nothing else.
Yep, you're just killing everything. Not the Dragonkin, I guess. Okay, here we go. Kira, go ahead.
All right, cast on 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we
Make
need
sure-
massive damage in this strat, guys.
Make sure to precast a second sleep in case it resists, by the way.
Alright, I'll call out stuff for West.
.604, are you sheeping right or left?
Keep everything. We're always gonna kill the left one first. Just sheep whatever you can. Okay, here we go.
Dragonkin
Pick both
Warrior.
those up.
We're gonna sleep.
Yeah, but you can go and pick up the other one. They don't hit that hard, so just nuke them down as fast as possible. Yeah, Dragonkin should be slept. Dragonkin south. Okay, keep that slept. That's your whole job.
Get a mark on your slept dragonkin so they know.
Yep, trade is.
I got it.
Dictionary, you got a mark?
Some are not.
Okay, kill the legionnaire.
Resheep.
Is dictionary north?
Yes.
Okay, last egg, Billy.
Biggest thing is to keep him slept. Here goes the
South
fear.
dragon, south
Okay,
dragon.
we got this one feared. Okay, south is good.
Priest.
Always sheep the right one, and we'll kill the left one.
Dragon north.
2 legionnaires dwarf.
High damage, high damage. Let's kill this thing fast.
Star is free. Zan, star is
Two
free.
mages,
North,
two
we have a
mages, two
mage.
mages.
North, we have a mage.
Kill the sheep one. Sorry. Good
Dictionary.
damage, good damage.
Got
Another
dragon
dragon.
south.
Good job. Okay, we're good south.
0 deaths so far.
We're good south. Keep heals
We're
on
good west
Gavel.
too.
Point him away, he cleaves, Gavel. Yep, perfect. Keep those things CC'd. Here comes another one. We
Here
need
comes
another
another
warlock or
dragonkin
something
up west.
dragonkind. We need someone to come over here and grab it. The one that's not marked. He's by the steps. Someone mark it.
Nope's gonna kite
I'm
him.
taking a dragon east.
If
Okay, here
someone
come
wants
two
to take him,
mages.
Nope's kiting him.
We need DPS on east.
We have a dragon north. Running mid.
Hey, there's a dragon by south. I'm gonna scatter him.
I got the I got
Some-
the
CC it.
a warlock is not.
Get ready, Bearcat.
Defense is down. Okay.
Kaida's got a dragon.
Yeah, Kira's kiting one too.
Hood's down.
I mean, I just don't understand.
Legionnaire west. And,
It
2
worked
legionnaires.
fine
The
until
white.
we had a 4th dragon from one side.
I know, but
Ain't over yet.
it's
I'm
over.
cutting one. TP.
Good wipe.
We have tanks dead, yeah.
Okay, so
Was this our last attempt?
what? We're doing one
It's
more.
not-
But what?
Getting picked up.
Right, but which warlock or it has to be a warlock did not use their fear? One of them did because it ran around and killed people forever.
Unless, was there a tank that didn't have a dragonkin in their corner?
Or a tank, yeah.
I think, I don't mean to call him out, but I think Dictionary lost control of his.
Okay, so was that just because it resisted or something? I'm not. We're not trying to blame here. We need to know why a dragonkin was
Yeah,
running around.
it ran and broke his hibernate. It ran and he tried to chase it down, but he had to come back and heal, so he never chased it down.
Yeah, I mean, we need the dragonkin CC'd.
Yeah, it's more important
go
to CC
like,
than heal.
Like a 0 CC, yeah.
But a 4th one came in the north, so I'm still wondering. Someone was not. Was a tank? Maybe did all the
4th
tanks
one
have a
in the north.
dragonkin?
We had 5 north.
I saw the 4th one in north break for someone in the middle, and I picked it up. This is Kaida. I started kiting him, so I don't think that was the one that was picking people off.
So the south one was the one
Okay,
taking him
so
off.
how about we have the tank take the 2nd one and the warlock take the 3rd one? That way the warlocks are a lot more flexible.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the tanks can't move.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so now it's hibernate first thing. Second thing, the tank just grab. It's a little bit more healing intensive. And the third one, the warlock fear. And if you do not have a fear when someone is calling for it, you just run.
And call it out.
And go grab it.
If you need to type in raid, and I'll call it out for you. Like, just make sure that you let us know or mark it with your mark.
And honestly, if there's a loose one, just call for a hunter to grab it. We can still do it if we need to.
I mean, that is better than healers dying, obviously, but we cannot
Only distract
afford
shot it though,
Yeah.
because you want it to be feared immediately because we need your DPS. So
Exactly.
distract shot it, kite it around, but still a warlock should be seeking out the perma fear on it.
Got it.
Yeah.
How about we throw a hunter's mark on the ones that we need feared?
Yeah, we can do that too. We can distract a
yeah.
shot, hunter's mark, and then
That can work.
Yeah.
Because what happened that time is the first 8 got slept and feared, and then we had 8, and then number 9 and 10 both came from north, and they're like, well, what the fuck do we do? Because we can't have like 2 tanks shift over. It just can't work.
Guys, you should be running back, remember?
Yeah, I called it out. I called 2 in north.
Right.
Well, it should be better now because honestly, if a tank got the third one, he can't run and get it, so
Yeah,
it makes
there's
sense
there's
that
just
someone
nothing we
can
can.
get it.
Yeah, we should be okay now.
And remember,
can
you
move
don't
easier.
even necessarily need a hunter's mark to tell you if one is running around. The only one that you need to grab is the one that's not being currently feared or hibernated. So you should be able to know which one is not being dealt with. But hunter's mark will help too. Guys, please don't wait for people to res you. Way faster if you don't.
Yeah, people have already run back and people are still on the floor dead waiting to be ready.
Yep. Alright, last attempt. Came into BWL really late. I mean, this and the next fight are like gatekeepers to the entire instance. These are harder than all the ones past it.
Where are we gonna try it again? What, Sunday?
Monday.
Sunday is
BWL.
one core and Nixia. Monday will be locking layer at 7 o'clock.
It's starting to look like the quartermaster zone in here.
Guys, we cannot let East beat us.
Well, East got more time, but yeah.
East had a bunch of West members helping attune them all day, so. Plus, I didn't want to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me, but they've got a lot of unemployed slobs over there.
We should probably consume up for this one.
We got this. I mean, we're getting. It's always just we're almost there, and then something happens. So.
I mean, the last one it worked out fine. It was just we didn't think about what would happen if we needed a tank to move over. So when people called for someone to move over, we assumed warlocks would do it, and tanks were the ones that needed to, which obviously makes no sense. So we should be okay now.
Call your directions if you get 2 dragons too. Make sure you call it out.
Yeah, just say like sleeping left, and I'll pick up right.
Matt, just do what you did if we get 2 again.
Vernak, link your
Just pick up
stream
both of them.
in guild. They want to watch.
Okay, let's all group up. This is our last attempt. We're already over, so good job either way. We should be able to get this next time we come if we don't get it right now. This strat's probably going to work better in general for people who have never seen this.
Yep. Use your consumes. I think we're okay on strategy. We just need raw power damage.
So remember, it's sleeping. Okay, first dragonkin that comes out in your group, then your tank will pick one up, and then you're gonna fear it. So if you're called and you're a warlock and you don't have a target in front of you to fear, and we call it out that there's one running around, you need to be turning around, mark it when you know you see it, then you just go fear it and you perma-fear it. We don't need the damage anymore.
You do not need to go back to your corner. Once
Nope.
you have a dragon, your dragon is your
Same
job.
with druids. The whole idea is to hibernate. You can heal a little bit, but pretty much just hibernate.
User left your channel.
The third one is going to be a warlock. If you get a fourth one in your corner, you call for assistance. Warlocks are the ones that respond to the call for assistance.
Okay, here we go. Last attempt. Let's make it a good one. Consume up. Let's go. Heroes, you when ready.
Yep. Cast on 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
By the way, everything should be single targeted in your group, so if 2 sheeps go out, or 1 sheep, you kill the one fully before you break the other sheep. That helps with damage. It also helps with mages not sheeping things that are being damaged. So kill the one fully, then go break the sheep and kill that one. Faster you guys kill, the better. This is a race of not having mobs flood us.
Use your big dicks.
Alright, here we go.
Joined your channel.
First one is a hibernate. Kill left, sheep right. That should be always what you do.
Matt,
Two
don't
things
forget you're
come
picking
out.
up the second one.
Yep.
Make sure the tanks in each corner have a healer. Okay, first
Mage.
one's getting hibernated
Double
here.
Mage North.
Okay. We got a dragonkin in the south, hibernated.
West has no dragon.
Needs to be hibernated
He's
again.
free, he's free, he's free.
Dragon West.
Fucking resisted.
We got
Good
a
job,
sleep
Dictionary.
Okay, Gavel's got the second one, south. Good job.
Kill the sheeped mage east.
No one's hitting it at all.
10 seconds.
There.
Billy, 10 seconds, Billy.
Gavel, remember, you gotta try to get the legionnaires and stuff too. You're just doing both at this point.
Yeah, Mapple, don't forget you are picking up all orcs too.
Yep. Just don't get in front of this. We need a fear.
Go.
Now, Billy.
Good job, Gavel.
Good job, Locke.
Here we go on the second one. Let's kill the second one. DPS it down. Perfect. Keep those things hibernated. Mages.
Second one west. Tank west. There you go.
North already has 3 dragons.
Heals on Amanita.
East has only 1 dragon, is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Alright,
South
East
has
Warlock.
Fourth dragon north.
East Warlock, go north. East Warlock, go north. Hunter's marked. It's running west now.
It's feared.
Yep, someone got it.
Nice. Mark it if you can.
No, that's a small fear. It's not gonna be the.
Alright, someone take care of it.
Got another
Dragon.
Okay, south is good to go. We've got ours.
East 2
Kaida,
dragons.
it's on you.
RCC.
There's one.
We got 2 mages west. Kill right now. Kill right. Kill sheep. Kill sheep.
Gavel's down. B-res,
Kill
Gavel.
sheep east.
Zan, re-sleep.
Dragon King east.
I'm taking a dragon.
We got a Dragon King east that's wide open.
We're gonna need help north. Heals.
Dragon King free.
We have a
west.
Warlock down.
10 seconds.
Diamond is free. Diamond Dragon King is free. Killing healer.
I'm cutting diamond.
We need
How
another
did Gavel die?
We need DPS east.
Still don't have healers assigned to tanks. I'm not sure that's a super good idea.
Yeah, I noticed Amanita tanking one in our quarter. Almost got 2 shot.
Well, now that we don't have kite, we should have people on tanks have dedicated healers.
Yeah. So we gotta dedicate healers because DPS isn't taking hardly. DPS can bandage and pot if they need to.
Alright, do you guys want to try one more?
Fuck yeah.
We need,
Yeah,
we
keep
need
going.
2 healers a tank or whatever. They need to be dedicated now. Sorry,
Or
I
we could do
iterate that.
Elysium.
Should be running back.
No, we'll do one more attempt. We're not gonna go all the way over there.
I mean, the druids have a corner, I guess.
This has to be our last attempt, though. We have people that are not on the west coast, so.
Is it an issue with the druids being now on CC? Like, are we
No,
low
no,
on
no, no.
those?
They're not assigned, right? They weren't assigned, I don't think.
No, we have 2 to 3 people assigned to each corner. It doesn't make sense to assign specific people. Everyone should keep an eye on the tank in their corner. Like, everyone should have a full awareness of what's going on in their assigned quadrant. If
One thing I don't
what do you want, Brandon?
know if we so like the tank that died was in my corner and I was out of mana. I didn't know if we synced the druids and the precept at the same corner for their innovate targets.
Did you ask what I want, or is that his name too?
The druid should just innervate the priest in their corner. Just change the assignments to the.
So is mana the issue? Is that why we had tanks die that time?
Well, I mean, I don't know for sure. We didn't have assignments, but we did kind of have zones, and the tank that did die was in my corner, and I was definitely out of mana, but I didn't get an innervate either, but I also didn't super consume, so, yeah.
You have Dago and a druid with you. You have 3, you should be fine.
Right, but if the druid
Yeah.
has to like move away to sleep, then it's down to 2.
I end up sleeping it at least every 5-6 seconds. I'll do 2 heals and then I'll end up sleeping it again.
Our corner's better off
if
than others.
we can get
so
Curse of Shadows on those guys for the arcane resist. Dominate ended up dying as well when I used my battle res, but I didn't have any mana issues. I think she just was getting bursted. Does Curse of Shadows do arcane resist as well?
Yes.
Yep.
And that is hibernate or hibernate nature.
Hibernate is nature.
Okay.
The best we could do is have like 1 priest per corner just focus the tank as well. Like, I don't know what else.
Yeah.
you'd
No,
want.
and I can definitely like potion chug and stuff if I know that's gonna happen. But...
Yeah, I mean, if you're assigned to one tank and you're getting an innervate and you're knowing that you're probably not getting help,
I just don't
on the
think that's
tank,
a good idea. You're gonna one person spamming heals and the other one have a easier job, and then they just pull aggro and die.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's got the easier job? The druid?
You have
the
3
person
healers
spamming,
per corner.
It's just 2 to 3. Yeah, 1 to 1 corner is 2.
Also, little thought I just had was, to kind of mitigate damage, we can have tanks throw up. Tanks don't have deep wounds, right? The main tanks, or
no?
Think Matt
We only-
Gavel defense don't.
Okay, so what we can do is to mitigate it, we can go. We've got enough warriors. We can go every tank after maybe like 30 seconds of tanking and grabbing aggro. They can throw a fear up, and then they're just chilling. They've got an 8-second fear there, and then we can have the DPS warrior in that corner chain the fear. So we've got
Yeah, I mean that's
like
true. Now that we
16
have
seconds.
fear, or no, we have no kiting. We can just go crazy with AoE fear bombs. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. So basically, tanks get 4 sunders on and then throw a fear up, and then as soon as the DPS, like say your name and fear, and then any DPS that's in your corner will go, oh, okay, and they can throw over a chain fear, and that gives some time on.
Can we get a res on 3 minute? I don't know if he's AFK or what up.
I can't use that item yet.
Iron feels broken.
Yeah, if you want to pop an arcane pot, that will help, because I got to half health on mages. That's probably for progression. It's gonna have to be pop an arcane pot 2 minutes before the fight.
You know, it's not
Just
a bad
'cause
idea.
They're really cheap too. They're like 1 gold.
And 3 minute is AFK.
By the way, tanks, you can, when the first dragon spawns, you can always sunder it 1 or 2 times before the sleep, so that when it does break out of the sleep, it goes to you. Because obviously it's better to have it on you than to have it on your healer, and then it can just get re-CC'd after.
Is
That's a good idea.
Does sleep have a cooldown? Or is it spammable?
Pretty sure it's spammable, but it's resist high chance.
Got it.
Does every group have a mage because 3 minute is AFK?
We have enough for every group, but I don't know if they were spread.
Alright, we're gonna go.
3 minute was east. Who is in east mage?
I'm east.
Okay, so every group has a mage.
Alright, when we're ready. Okay, last attempt, guys. Here we go. Here is when ready.
Yep, cast at 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the holy fire crit solution.
Okay, first one hibernate, second one tank. You can spam AoE fear just to alleviate the pain. Third one is feared permanently. Put your marks up as soon as you can.
Dragon
There it is, Hookahs. Got it. Got it.
Halfway, Billy.
Good stun, Matt.
Nice.
It's up.
Warriors trying to intercept mages. I got a tank west.
We have 3 dragons total.
Kill Sheik
east,
Mage east.
East is the only one with no dragon yet.
West has 2.
Mage guys, north go.
Two Legionnaires west.
Because you might want to stand a little bit away from that guy, or he's gonna bop you when he comes out.
You can have the tank grab some aggro and then resleep it.
Yeah, tank goes sunder the sleep target.
Whack it one time for me.
Got another west.
Oh, there's another one.
Okay.
There's a
Gavel's
west one
got
that's
it.
feared in place right now. Get it. Okay.
Which corner has 3?
West.
Which corner
But I
has
think
1?
East just got its first.
East, send your
Kill
warlock
the Legionnaire
to
that's
west.
sheeped.
East,
Oh, my
warlock,
bad.
go west. Oh, we have 2 tanks down.
North kill that sheep.
Well, it's a wipe.
What killed you, Amanita?
2 dragon spawns.
Didn't Gavel have one?
I did, but I died.
Yeah.
After Amanita though, like it was sucked. Like Amanita like died mid cast and so did Gavel's, but
I say we should do what we're doing, but I say we have hunters still kite the dragons.
Do we have enough damage on the Legionnaires if we do that?
I think we do.
Yeah, I think we do.
It's still better.
Yeah,
than-
with-
we're just
with
dying.
3.
We're dying to dragons. We don't have enough. I think
Okay.
tanking.
Yeah, they hurt.
That's why I think we should do that. I think we should have 2 hunters kiting 6 each.
Well,
With
I
a
mean,
3.3 speed crossbow, I only get to hit Legionnaires once or twice before they get killed by melee.
I mean, you can still do. You can do sleep, then fear, then kite, or whatever order.
Yeah,
you
do
want.
sleep, fear, kite.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have a problem sleeping.
But let's do that on Wednesday because I want to go to bed.
Uno mas.
We're 19 minutes over right now. We want to do one more.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
If we got broken
I think
people.
we got broken people.
Do
Okay,
a ready
yeah,
check.
yeah, Monday. No.
Do we have a repair bot?
We're over. Yeah.
We don't need a repair bot if we're gonna leave.
Yeah, it's a waste for 1 attempt.
Okay. So Monday we're gonna pick it back up. We'll do that strat.
And
Sign-
Sunday we're going. What?
Sunday is Molten Core Onyxia.
Okay, or
Someone other than myself or Darkstar needs to lead because I think we're both gone on Sunday.
There's the lead.
Okay.
I got
What?
this, boys.
User disconnected from your channel.
Whoever is leading on Sunday, I recommend that you start at 6 o'clock so that if you don't get enough people, you can combine with East.
Got
Can you change that on the website?
It's I made it for 6, but it says 8. I can delete it, and you guys can re-sign if you want right now.
Can we keep the DKP?
What do you mean? It's literally when I edit the time on the event, it will delete your sign up. And you have
No, I
to
know
re-sign
that, but
up.
I'm just saying, can we get the 10 DKP from that, and then you remake it, and we get another 10 DKP?
Probably not gonna work like that.
Oh. On paper, it's brilliant.
Do you want me to edit the time on the event or no?
I think you should,
Import cargo.
because then we can know that we have to be here at 6.
Nope.
If I can, I have family visiting, so if I can get out of hanging out with them for Sunday, I'm down to lead it, but that's an if, basically.
Yeah, I mean we're big Fs too. We'll see.
You guys figure it out on Sunday. There's a small chance that I'll be there, but I doubt it. I wouldn't plan on me.
I'll be there. So.
I'll be there for
All right. Well,
you.
I mean this is expected, guys. So keep it up. Keep coming. The less we have to teach everyone, the easier
we have a
we'll get through this.
guaranteed strat next time.
Yeah.
100%.
Sign up for Sunday
User
and
left your
Monday. Whether
channel.
you're coming or not, you get 10 DKP if you sign up as a yes or no. 10 Blocking Layer DKP.
Big bucks.
Oh shit.
Skipping church.
Are we getting DKP for these attempts?
We haven't talked about it yet.
10 DKP an attempt.
10
I'll take
DKP
that.
for every gold repair.
Guys, I think the real takeaway from this is that if we had had 39 people, aka not Mapple, we would have tried harder, we would have gotten it, and so this is really all Mapple's fault.
I agree.
Mapple was my tank.
All right.
He
Good
did a
raid, guys.
great fucking
Good night.
job.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, I got hard.
See you guys.
User disconnected
User
from your channel.
I hear you, man.
User disconnected from your channel.
Hood, do you want me to remake the event on the thing?
Yeah,
Or-
make it, you said it's 8 Pacific right now, or what?
It says
User
8 Pacific
disconnected from
apparently
your
to
channel.
other people. I made it. It says 6 to me. I don't know why that is.
User
but
disconnected from your channel.
I can redo it. And we can make sure it says the right time for everyone. But then it's gonna wipe all the 25 signups that are on there.
Probably so. Better
Do
to
you-
just remake it the correct time.
Do you want to write down those 25 names right now?